Anobia this our program ebro mamu nyina kwaba edi eda so ene midfield action donko na epeji emu ma breaking news abjafo enso ababe transi Tony Montana transi yenkon ho na yenhwe do wabo anu kakra edi ebre foreign stories no abranti na bobo bia no edi ebre 05515 99933 05515 99933 eho ene WhatsApp line with me with the messages no ebefa so abrain na fe mo amade videos no eba no 0244263902 0244263902 odeba na se de bia ni e kire bema yate da wo ka no yie dia yebebo amamanfo enso ati na sabio sabi tade e hye nso no yetumi eyi TV so ema obia ahwedia ebeyi ama obia enso ahwe Tony dey na be ma obi e the message ba no dampam na no dampa so no relax dampam den sum ye so mpa so haba it wan go dampa so anya na e wan go dampa so anya na e dey how nti e mo was a witch ni kra sa yi no mudi ba say yen show all right nti o de banko ade akwan bia so no ye be mama for ati on Tony Montana transi yanko ne way na ye hweda branti de bre anopai na matches p ekoso Carabao Cup EFL Cup matches p ekoso results no any the course of teams no nyina Tony Aboabo no e de bre Bura Serie A matches koso sanso na La Liga matches ekoso na fi wura clubs no mu e de news ahodo everywhere and so e de bre ye Rafael Varane say we retire from active football and now they have a ball a biom Tony the details in I'm for some back here I was a kind of Madrid Manchester United and I feel Kobo one game or Kobo went to me the same P or say or they are two on mobile biom Dindra Tony anyway in our some brain I feel we clubs no moon so there the air coso I say if you SMP Ghana and a match no Africa oh yeah CAF the maybe a matches ni na bekoso the aba Ghana the ngwano was it to be determined was it to be confirmed later wa fa venu bia and no amre wow yemrai na honorable minister ako parliament at the same pia kwa kudubia and then so yebehwem kakra na the other local sources account nyina so abre money and track of Mr. Don Komebo Montana the Tony
Godfather
yes sir
medasi p ya han sama ekoso uncle for ekro so ya sha say emfemfe Europa League no and matches all whole sha say anumere 6:45 na games no say and parents no sitia yebenya Bodo Glimt somo any FC Porto ebebo Dynamo Kiev ebeton South Africa SS Lazio Midland ebebo TSG Hoffenheim Galatasaray any PAOK Thessaloniki Man United any FC 20 OGC Nice ebebo Real Sociedad Leningrad any Slavian Prague na nyanya Anderlecht any Ferencvaros we Manchester and numere baso ewo the Europa League ochna ya wo another set of games so ebetimi abaso na Manchester United and numere omo any FC 20 match na baso Old Trafford no Enwa Ro Ferdinand or club legend former English international onyakwenya Echo Carrington, Man United, training ground so Echo series of interviews or started here with assistant coach Ruud van Nistelrooy, former striker Man United. Omomienu esiakan ebomu na Rio interview Ruud van Nistelrooy bisano dia an informal decision say Baba be a coach Man United no buy no or regret ya na also oh Debbie Ruud Hremwa or you're so happy say why intend to coaching after retirement or person boy and my players no better moment in some Ruud van Nistelrooy what it to
100% the right decision because I felt a strong feeling that I want to help build United little by little back to where we feel and know where the club should be. Yeah? Yeah. And I know I was on a managerial track. You know, I managed PSV. It was unbelievable experience, and I was in talks with clubs to manage, and I love it. I had my staff already, and And then I had a phone call.
Changed everything.
And I was like, jeez, I never thought of it either, you know, like as a possibility.
Who called you?
Eric called me.
Okay, cool.
And I talked it through, and
I'm going to see Rio again.
I'm going to see Rio again. Yeah, so I started to love the idea.
Is that part of your job as well, to create the culture as well?
I don't know. It's not my
like
official job, but it's me. I think it's me that I feel like doing.
That's what you're like, though. I know.
Yeah,
Wey Ruth Van Nistelrooy, assistant coach, Man United, former striker, Emma Club, no, also person Obua, Emma United, Edun Pempensua, na ewono United a bigger club. Until say no above from Kakra, and until Abeboa, say United team no gradually, a bedroom from Pempensua, you know, Mr. Club no, and so I also know why intend to coaching or clubs I hold on my year, Juma, not clubs I hold up, and so happen, our for money. The Katakan Catman on Bakobo Juma, a wapper and an Ayrton Hack, a friend. I want to say Bibia, Waban to United BM, Sam, assistant coach. Lenny Yoro, Wapra, Nanso, no so any real Edding Como, or say on Sama United a big name on to say, oh, Remino, not only Sama United, a Sonsa, My United, a more fan base, the real club, no history, and any amount of Pia, Elcoso, Calamity Chester, or more a bigger club. Yente Sama, Lenny Yoro, on also the Atuja.
Man United.
For me, Man United is a term of story. You know, the club is the biggest in the world. For me to play for United is, even when I was young, you know, the player was here, the history, the fans, you know, everything is big here.
And for any young players or football fans that haven't necessarily watched you play like a full 90 minutes and understand your game, what would you say, Lenny Yoro? This is, in a few words, this is who Lenny Yoro is as a player.
You know, I try to be intelligent in the pitch, you know, to play with my head, to understand the game, the opponents, and to be calm, you know, to be calm with the ball when I defend, you know.
And in terms of as a defender,
You should not join our park and so on you so energy piece. Said yeah, defenders limit crash now almost 8-2 no more on a intelligent, very calm and collected all park and so now and also a boy I'm a club no a developer from the back no more border out now on the ball and so call Diogo Dalot. Any role etwa interview so ana ose Ronaldo in Spain pa Ronaldo Menisika Ronaldo skapa on Cheniska nanso football there Ronaldo ADP na emano Portugal ni no a grant interview on the real way any sama Diogo Dalot edituja.
the way you talk even with Cristiano,
I learned a lot from him, and I know you are close to him as well. You feel every time I leave him, I feel more rich.
yeah.
Even if it's something.
He has got a lot of money to give, so it's good.
But I'm not. I'm not talking about. No, he doesn't give me money.
He's tight.
He doesn't give me money. But personal-wise, you can leave any space with him, and if he is really comfortable with you, you live with something new that you learn.
Good luck. Thanks, buddy. Take care. Thank you. Cheers, man.
Players can still be the same, but it feels something new. And on the pitch, because we feel it as well, we feel that we have to do something different. Listen, what we did last year was not even good enough to be at this club, we have to be honest. We were not near the level that this club should be.
Every time I've seen you, you seem like a really positive guy.
Wait, Diogo Dalot, I know I Portugal near about defense, my United Football Club. I want to see that kind, and I say Ronaldo. On the chair, over friend in channel. Now was you French Ronaldo in Spanish so much. Ronaldo was sika and then so on Chenisika and I'm the three. Now my United players did you to so some homeless so last year I come what the monk quadia and then can you question about our club anymore? Yeah, honest because more money last year no now from to this year the players will be I imagine be given all. I'm a United I fall into my part and so Africa. Yanko Saudi Arabia now the entertainment ministry almost air planet say Real Madrid and Al Nassr Ronaldo club no ebe bo enkofa kensinti way entertainment ministry no and air summit me organize ama Real Madrid European champions somo etimi aba Saudi Arabia and Al Nassr Ronaldo club no abebo enkofa kensie yanko Argentina na yenwem Rosario Messi kromo hono omo aye Messi painting na efepa tema na Messi so no na ɔmo adro ne kɛseɛ paa de abɔ efie kɛseɛ bi ho nti story building na ɔmo ayɛ Messi ne muria no ɛna ɔhwɛ ɛwɔ Kessben television so ɛno ɛbɛn ɛyɛ Grandoli ɛyɛ football club baabi a Messi esi n'akan a edi kan yɛmfa no sɛ coast no ɛhɔ ɛna ɛbeaeɛ a mo hwɛ a sɛ Messi story building ten pa ɔmo ɛde ne mfoni ɔmo adro kama pa enso ɛde ato ho yɛnka Como football club Rafael Varane former Real Madrid and Man United defender no wareta at age 31 epra nkoan ɔkɔ Como no one game ɛna ɔkɔbɔ one more nwempo ɛna opraeɛ na injury no enja no ɔba na wasɛ prɛ no nti hanging the boot until after 573 games or share 26 goals as a defender and now 8 assists or winning 22 silverwares 22 trophies and now Varane or Jaya and that day one hanging the boot because of injuries age 31 the nanka on call and musa now so a prano and then one hanging the boot at calling quit a bono or say omobim Chelsea Football Club and Qatar Airways Edin Komo said I met him abayamo headline sponsor na Chelsea just name said ye or her designer our Kessben TV so no na omo edi abon mu pa eye Qatar Airways na fe Chelsea Jesia omo ebehye sango mo twetwe timi wie mu pa dia and let's see Jesia Chelsea ebehye no and amo her our Kessben television so ye ko Spain and no La Liga matches no eto so especially Real Madrid and Deportivo Alaves your starting game now under 1 minute just 55 seconds now captain Lucas Vazquez and now our bunny game number 250 what na di kan ede ama Madrid Kylian Mbappe ebe share second goal Rodrigo enya goal a car 5 minutes ama game na end no na Alaves enya 2 late goals match no ekwowie 3-2 name ade baako a na Carlo Ancelotti onye happy yellow cards referee no ede ema Madrid players no nyina no complaints Madrid players no complain pe na yamamo card complain pe nyese bia omukotwa omukọ for tackle complaints nko na referees no enra yellow cards na esusa after the game Carlo Ancelotti say referees no flash cards no do Madrid players no so change attitude as a suban no ensesa because powers no pinano or referees no ho okon ho pe na wa show card the players need adapt to the new rules ama ediama referees no maintain some Don Carlo Ancelotti edituja.
Repeat what I said the other day, they've changed the metric and we have to get used to that, and that's all. And we haven't gotten used to it yet. I think today they gave us 4 or 5 yellows just for protesting. We have to avoid protesting, and that's it.
But into Madrid avoided protests. I'm completely correct with no na ya flash cards no basa into protest na Carlo Ancelotti esma the players no enjoy and now you be saying some consider 2 late goals sanka referee no ka 1-6 na nke bi or 10 bito so and can Carlo Ancelotti so football the sanity to the bia ultimate consider goals odwene ho awonti ase na mom wenyi na chi no Madrid ebesu ade from no my better club mo bi entin some Carlo edituja.
The shot from the edge of the area.
Well, this is simply football. Football is like that. When you think the game is over, it's enough to have a lapse in concentration to concede the first goal. Then the opponent feels confident and we feel insecure. That's what happened.
Football yeah sanity to bia betimi atake lead na afi akakakrama game na end no na o players no de beba bia no na omo consistency enra one of those things is see our football mo no and see here enti Carlo Ancelotti na ensheda enhanisa Sunday Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid ebebo ewo Wanda Metropolitano and no local derby Madrid derby baso ewo Spanish Premier League ni mu na yenwrem Madrid game course and on Deportivo Alaves defender the day Eddie Akbar and half time na omo down from 2-0 referee ne pon first half na pe and okọ Mbappe ho na oni Mbappe eswapo Jesse ewo park ne so after second half wa mebiem say coach no ayi na free mu adan ya ye lose game eho na wo de okwa pay Jesse na wa swap nti eno a Akbar ono ayi defender ama Deportivo Alaves eno a second half no players ni eba no na on come because coach no de bufo na ayi ni free obi a ye lose game ene kwa say okoji oyanko Jesse na say the ball na ye ball no concentration anyhow o de Mbappe so be Jesse na na wadwene wo sunti eno a just after half time na pay na mu yi Akbar ensu efiri mu ene La Liga games pass Girona ene Rayo bebo na Barca ene Getafe enso e de atato ebisa coach edema Barca Hansi Flick say goalkeeping department no dey na so goalkeeping no mo benya obi amana ba na no so oh no pressure Barca ebe consultations and sana am decide on another goalkeeper momientie Hansi Flick.
Answered it very short because I answered before. So, but at the end, it's also something to do what options you have, and I think what I said, we have no pressure now. Okay, and then we will see what happens.
Na yesi eno that Chelsea eba modern ehye ekanum ema Barrow anti Chelsea omo last 8 matches no omo aba modern I win 5, I draw 1, and I almost lose 2. I win all their Premier League away games. Na se nema ekoyepa because I qualify Europa Conference League. I qualify next stage Carabao Cup. I'm 10 points and omenya out of 15 points maximum Premier League no also almost 18 eka enti Enzo Maresca so far enye bad cry for Chelsea enti eno game e course so any goals are Chelsea share na we our Kessben television so ene Carabao no Arsenal ene Bolton na Liverpool ene West Ham e dey face so Ben Chilwell say oye so happy of Chelsea fans ne pa enra obebo game ni bi enti Stamford Bridge fans say show support e man Ben Chilwell and so I'm that Obias William Saliba Arsenal say Omotona enye nti next year William Saliba still only baby and so echo na just have to striker no and Arsenal for a show interest on musamunya na next year and so epe Liverpool and slot or next year can onya playmaker Tessa Florian from Leverkusen ka enye bad cry another player so open and so Jeremy Frimpong and I think Ezekiel Palacios and so a player Liverpool sunya na omo and so papa award you know that roman call for close nsem no e many age and ntinyina we so na amano nsem no ye mfansie
ye begina so na ye de asi ha Tony Montana na fe ye wuram kakra Kessben television mo messages la mo de aba kakra enso e wa ha videos no so e ready a ye nyina enso ebeba ama mwate ho enkomo kakra Balm of Gilead yene Dr. Imonatha betwetwe nkomo kakra bi na fe ye de awono ne nsem mba bamu no enso abremo better the way free Telekubo Kazu Western region and I know it's only a League 2 team but I can finally now say I'm proud of Chelsea. They are becoming a scary team again and I think we found the right manager. Okay, better Teleku Bokazu unadi way and so Ebreye Zekov Mohammed. A big congratulations to Enzo Maresca and his boys for that splendid performance against Barrow yesterday night. In fact, my Chelsea is gradually getting back where we belong to. Okay, Brighton is next to demolition. Anyway, I still don't understand why the leadership of Accra Hearts of Oak and Asante Kotoko are quiet on this TV rights issue. Or are they telling us that they are comfortable with it? How can we play a league with our headline sponsor and a TV right and our clubs seem to be okay with it? If Ketokreko and his GFA should wake up from their slumbers and start working the talking. Okay, we a free Zekov Mohammed. Yansaka message, you know, Yakai Enso Emano every hope. Okay, Sergio, how can we get BOG vinegar in Manchester to buy? Okay, Dr. Omanimha inti the Honsem and Super Bremo. Uncle, good morning. Midfield action is loud and clear. Inside Nkoko, CEO Big Man Aluminium Ventures Nkoko. Doc, Doc akwa abasa ho ye
say don't patch up nyamia do me ho ye pa minim say nyamia ho ye mobo onso ho ye papa
de nyankopon ase nyamia ho ye nyina mobo pa I'm so okay ka never see any still when you set papa come nkomra na we okay na obi so ope vinegar bi ato Manchester na just amano ne for no ye before them ana
amano ne for no medical coordinator ana post office o send 1 liter no o DHL and post office approximately between 600 cedis to 850 cedis bako.
Wow.
Because of say liquid no.
Liquid no yes.
So we deal with weight.
Yes.
And yes ade bia na damfo bia wa bagana
okono.
Na wetimi enya bi.
Okay.
Because FDA approved before that no say omonso checking the weight.
Yeah.
Okay. No one a challenge kakra. Yeah, hwe say ye ne omo export product eco outside no. Menya obi a menene kuso aye di nkomo. Ni are how a ebetima mom sakemi. Yeah.
Mo mafa bi nko na ko bi ni adwen motia no wait no so na de we hyehyɛ mu ebeboa pa mo ba so a mo hye bitters no so mo eko egunua ho bebrebe nyina no mo ntisa wait no so na mo fa vinegar no enka ho na ebeboa pa doc ene de na o de brain
yo say yo me da so bebre enso ne toto
yeah
enso ne toto na wia na ebo na mframa na ofifa se ya aya na most of the time no infections are hold na a penetrate and I say a bull any pedu anymore. Now an opinion topic discussing has to do with communicable diseases. You can say communicable diseases are yaria yebeka say a spread through contact. Now a befa through contact anymore. So many protocols now come into contact now ama spreading rate no akoso ebi ono mo a true mojemu ebi ono mo a body fluids ebi ono mo a ebi a ehome nkra keka honhome egu obi so anase honhome bibi free aerosols suspension bi a abawe mo say covid eba no na ye nyina ye boy homoden say areas a inflammatory etimi fa ekọ ni pedue ni no ye be close nti ye hye nose mask se na ebe ya ye num ene ye hwene ene ye ni especially ne ebi mo use sunglasses say you kai pa ye buy na ye hye sunglasses na se na ebe ya true weni no em se be bia ye ntimi ankloso aye ya sompe ha be ye num ne ye hwene ne ye ni die ne ye bo modern say ye be protect because offer coronavirus na ye one of the communicable diseases na no a best spread through area nyina nti ya we biara etimi eka anase esai obi from one person to another anase beka say infectious contagious no na say communicable disease offer omo a malaria eka ho bi typhoid eka ho bi tuberculosis eka ho bi hepatitis offer hepatitis ya chichemu ahodo bebre nti any of the inflammation bia ekoso ewo brebo ni mu a ye beka se hepatitis no na se ni nyina eka ho bi HIV AIDS eka ho bi water and sanitation air quality ni nyina inflama onhome a ekoni pedue ni mu ni nyina no yarewa I mean ebetimi aside from one person to another. Na adiaba kwa research and a scientist adiaba beto wache say yo empty anopa enkodi enwumre no nipa bia no pathogens a ye home anase emwanketo a ekoni pedue ni ma yemfri ni hu omo no there about millions and ekoni ni pedue ni mo na nyame aboye in such a way say why establish there your friend antibodies are omoye immunoglobulins immune system a omono ekoba se yare bi ba na se pathogen no ba omono besi omokwan na yewo bibi e friend antigen say yo bibi mu kakra
bibi mpa
ye ka se antigen antigen bit my pathogen bit my chemical substances bit my any other antigen ade a ede nneɛma foforɔ bɛ nipadua no mu a ɛma nipadua no ɛkwan a ɛwɔ sɛ ɛperform fa no ɛba fam nti wofa biribi te sɛ pathogens a ɛyɛ virus bacteria fungi worms ne protozoas a ɛyɛ antigen wobɛfa chemical bi a enwusie bi aboagu so anase mfuturo bi akɔmu wahome biribi ne nyinaa no yɛbɛka sɛ ɔmo yɛ antigen but ya segregate wɔn but the moment a obe boost immune system no nya stronger antibodies antibodies na kɔ suppress antigen nti obi wɔn mo ɔbɛn sɛ odidi a wadi aduane no anase ohun bibi a enyan apɛ na ami bibi astart sɛ egu no ho anase because bibi foforɔ abɔ ne pedie no but sɛ wo stronger immunity a ɛboa ɛma saa de ne ma ana de baako a ɛyɛ mwanwa kura still amedwe ho ne sɛ enu baabi a malaria ne typhoid no ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a ntontom akaw no wanyo ne pedua no ompew wo some level of one keto a yɛmfiri ni mo yɛ pathogens ɛwɔ mu but the moment a immunity ana sɛ wa hoɔden ne bɛba fam no na ɔma da ɔmo ho adi nti obi hɔ a ɔda na akyi we spray ne fee but we be still no na onye malaria to because it was stress on the moment I go through a lot of psychological stress and also emotional stress and I offer what break why you way no immunity above from because stress had to keep over all stress won't be brain no na immune system no so yeah the above from because what build a lot of oxidative stress e wo mu a it make me affecting the pedua no kwan be brain so but nipa no ho a I was said the dinner a protective foods. So you classify them into categories. Your bodybuilding foods, Rebecca say, a yen in Riania, a maya muzzle, a maya honam, more common kushani beans, some money and nam, and your energy giving foods. Your bad energy giving foods are the carbohydrate foods are sebi, dear moon, dear watching, udi cocoa, udi sugar. Even some of the fruit are energy giving foods. Fruit can be classified as another energy giving food. Meanwhile, no, only protective food. So why? Because fruit na ye dina watermelon ni ankane ne mone abombe na ye dina glucose. Oh, a fructose. A be breaking down as glucose. A monosaccharide. Oh, and into udi nuabano obi o no. The light food that obedi watermelon. But we do watermelon because of the available of sugar na a woman no. And your fructose be breaking down as what? Glucose and monosaccharide. Even though unya bibiti say vitamin C wom, unya selenium wom, unya vitamin A wom, unya vitamin ahodo bibiri wom, but nnuaba ye di nso san ye energy giving food. Yes. Enti enema ye sua sometime no. Sebi any current research any how our scientists any member out no different nti the person kan nyina ne say ne pedua no se benya na ho onde a ti so introduce asoja fo ko ne pedua no so you do night see ya obi ante enka adentia source of energy air power Kessben media electricity enu na feed fia ha enu nti ne pedua ne de wudi na feed you nti wan fa ne ma pa enko ne pedua ne mu ne wan san nyi ene ma foforo enfri ne pedua ne ko ba se ene ma pile apa oni pedua ne be kira enu nti ne de BOG vinegar aba odi BOG vinegar egu nsom se ne me de agum ya onom no one e boost antibodies enya duro de nti ya me ne gia ya me ka se obi anto BOG ne se enya duro BOG vinegar enya duro a food product a food product in such a way say oh far in no ma ye de constitute a BOG no a exceptional benefit. One of the benefits is a detoxification. Detox nature say pathogens are a cofa yarewa ebano a bit depleted a be more inactive. Because what boosts antibodies covered by any vinegar good serum, no more for vitamin C, vitamin E, any other way. But BOG goes beyond that because there was selenium, there was vitamin C, there was zinc, there was sulfur, there was chromium, there was a lot of minerals. And all no more way now with their friends, now one of them said, "No, not a mount." Wahon den cholesterol na cholesterol is stabilize or sugar is stabilize or blood pressure is stabilize na more important free radicals are on them mature ennuane ase enamo ase when you need but a build up what it does in the same. The cell is the basic unit of life. No one a tissue, no one a organo. But in common what teach my penna apoptosis, the natural death of the cell anti-place. So you want some more reno it true. Not a fifi. Didn't in the course, because natural death are causal. But Namia say natural death are causal. I was saying new tissues and answer be before for me. And your friend apoptosis. Apoptosis. Oh, but whereby baby san causal. Now don't say one pedriana no a starting grow abnormal. Grow for better people starting free cells and it's not a tissue, not a organ. And to be a class our growth no because no and your prostate more. That's when a prostate cancer. Oh, China be na prostate cancer, or be na breast cancer. And nothing you say for biology room. A bassa malaria or ma. A born a bone you pay in my be introduce parasite no cause malaria. But what the car one natural vaccine with biology.
Okay.
Baby because typhoid, what one vaccine. Baby because a can say tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a respiratory disorder. True or lungs no one issue because of say smoking, because of say over alcoholic beverage, because of say in we see any when you're primary smoker but we're secondary smoker or no chemuna or number be a one more can indirectly a home. So why don't you do proper detox? And when you say do biogene before man and I was so be after you. Me pass on mobile asida house ha. E wa ha no say cho moko akra e wa ha moko takrade moko sunwane tachimai doma hinkro brekum konongo edoso efijase oboase ehemfa baby e wo ho entomon frey e wo 0539 86 38 0539 86 38 and I say 0240 51 21 71 0240 51 21 71 so yo eno anwumre na me papa bi frɛ me nyame nhyraw na offer me private numbers. Okay. Nti I thought say be a manifo bi a men store the number. And I'm here na maybe say that number so na ahumrase mo obe introduce so no say o name me but me to power boss and upstream. Okay. Now over 72 years. Yeah. And no 78 years and an 62 years old. So you or blood pressure or say or yet sex area na or so. But for power boss upstream and a strong man no. O experiences are that. And until a mestre emrantia 80. So I 80. No, you know, 62. No, 80. No,
so 6 years not.
No, so. Say you. No, 62 years and a year. Yes.
But 6 are not
so. Okay. Well, also a cockroach what to send me out. Or the men society example. Wow. When no be out, said you send me out. For the men example. Wow. And tear for yes, power boss, upspam, no, and a strong man, more than say, Monsabe can be name oyare, if it would tea, every soon, Nasidia. Men Kasakes, when the movie says a Joe, mammy. Baby also ba a bomb of clinic. Takra de Wanaji, the choice mountain, so Kumasi, the cabin and Accra, West Legon. So you made us be.
Yes, that's be. There be a word, no. I'm saying you should be a name of
apoptosis.
Apoptosis.
Yes.
Apoptosis.
Yes.
Okay.
But one else come in the country, cortisol.
I tell you, the number. If I find 9, me say antigen. So antigen. As animal will body no any papa no. Pathogen.
Pathogens now fall under antigens.
You know, so we have antibodies. Na fight we no.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So you are correct. So you are correct. So the natural team yato.
I have a who.
Cordyceps.
Your friend say
Cordyceps tea.
Cordyceps.
Yes.
Wow.
Cordyceps tea.
Cordyceps tea.
Serious. cordyceps near plant.
Okay.
Ha, once me agronomist, me a botany and genetics.
Okay.
Now when you know a walk cordyceps one.
Wow.
Onim fatu hot water 500 ml. Usibia. Now bio the Benigan. Say yo, Monsieur Danam de Brel.
Wow.
Omo mami no pet.
Wow.
And I'm saying the barco.
Yes. Nah, I'm sorry.
And you're correct. Say yo, and you're correct.
Wow,
yes.
Wow, okay, the MC no, I don't know. Balm of Gilead. Omo BOG vinegar no mpacho ka ho na eno ebeboa boost wo antibodies no na nyoma awura system mo ya antigens ne pathogens na se for no atimi a fight CK mon pensu share cap ma na monfa TB ngum okay na monfa nsimi ho tentem monfa ngu na menye ho adwuma sisi ai monfa man mmam ndi oh na monfa friends vinegar bi ngum rem sisi hwe no wanko yibi yeah na monfa rem sisi na men kan okay na and this is yibi mano na bi intimi masa. All right, and the transit na at the same. I remember quickly. Na fe yentwa so emfa emamo Kessben television. Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel near 121. Lautaro Martinez also deserves a shout out. Anna. He won the Serie A, Coppa Italia, Super Coppa Italia, and the Coppa America. Aziz Idi Gorovin, Tema Community 1, side 10. Also, Lautaro Martinez also deserves what?
Also, Lautaro Martinez, the person say, yeah, couple players I am considered for the Ballon d'Or. Lautaro Martinez so deserve.
Okay. All right, and then you complete with him. You know, say Ballon d'Or some no can Aziz. The Becca Hona Fair hold discussions. Minim and the answers here from free and Carabao oh.
Send for the nano over here. And he say, we ain't me carry.
Enra enum
just so much at
enum
they be scoring. My dear. Enra it was a game, you know, let's say be a minimum when you had you enum
na supporters no
be able to Chelsea share say and yes and say
yes
because we share 3 against
but League 2 side o
almost West Ham 3.
Okay.
West Ham more players or more qualified to play for top teams.
Okay.
Do you know? West Ham or more players or more qualified to play for top teams.
Okay.
So offer Kudus Mohammed, offer Gerard Bowen, offer Somerville, offer Lucas Paqueta, offer Thomas Susek, offer Edson Alvarez, offer Guido Rodriguez, offer Emerson Pemery, offer Mavropanos, offer Kessben. You know,
Felix has not started a game for Chelsea this season prior to Tuesday night. His first 4 appearances under new manager Enzo Maresca had come as a substitute in the Premier League. But after seeing Felix dazzle against League 2 side Barrow, several Blues supporters called on Maresca to give him more time against stronger opposition. Fan Baku tweeting or say, bench whoever we have to play Felix. Doesn't matter who. He can be on the bench and ever. He can't be on the bench ever. Okay. Reacting to his free kick that led to the own goal. Another message read, when João Felix hits the ball, you know the end result. Fatback also say, that's exactly what I wanted Felix back. Special player. Wow. Chelsea fans don't know.
Enra. And I'm a me catch you say assist ni bi o ha so and so be any so. Ye can assist I mu say the pass e be call nipa na ho the goal ni beba. But you know assist ni bi the be achi. She pass na João Felix de ban Christopher Nkunku for the first game. For the first goal. You know a crack. It was a spectacular pass. And I would Emma Abranti a friend you know, look at the pass. Or the pass. Masterpiece. When a friend assist.
Yeah.
Masterpiece. No here players. The last time I saw this pass, Neymar and Dima Kelele Mbappe in Juventus versus Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. Na Neymar man Mbappe sa passing boshe. You know, she nipa na eko ni na. Na she defenders na almost aso ni. Na she be o lobo ball na the fire. We na a friend assist.
Yeah.
Wa pepa ho dia ma Christopher Nkuku so omonche. And you know in the game, it will say a difficult game. But so much assist here. Home fans now enjoy. So anyway, it was Joao Felix and Christopher Nkuku combined. And I know more dismantle the opponent or more than a boy. And Pedro Neto so be support to ye. And no good team no more no bushia. Inti Felix pass no again he free kick no boy. You know, one ball straight. He was influential. Look at the set piece. Ojina ho you know. Inti the Joao Felix that people want to see. From Benfica ATM, the Portuguese national team, you know, I don't know, and Chelsea fans in who he proved to be the main man yesterday. Forget about the hat trick of Nkuku, because the man behind the hat trick was Abrante Fene Joao Felix. And he was all over the place. And the Chelsea team fans in the Bucharest are more. You know, I'll come to that and the starting spot now more cano. But the reality is that Chelsea did very well. Christopher Nkuku so bo hat trick. Nkuku so any fellas in the same position. Omun teaming cement omo position within the setup. Enti niema ko yem fam omo. So give me the opportunity to say Enrano. Now we expect so omo be show up. And Enra so he team na boy na. It was visually a team B players from Philip Jorgensen, Malo Gusto na on and off. Rafael Vega, Renato Vega, sorry. Ofo bi say Bernard Badiashile, Ofa Azel de Celsi, Oba Midfield now befa Dewsbury Hall, Ofo bi say Casadai on the ball Midfield. Then you talk about Pedro Neto, you talk about Joao Felix, Mudrik, and then Nkuku. And you play so many nyina bi mo, and then Chelsea start here. And you know, Joao Felix and Nkuku chire why e was say games ni bu ho coach ni mo chance and now do omo bem. Now to the issue of fans in some now Moka say Felix yem bench obi e o say bench ni bia na e ba no. I'm coming there. You know, Joao Felix according to Enzo Maresca, the competitor within the Chelsea team e Kopama.
Okay.
I disagree, but that is it from the coach. Or say so funny team neto ho Pedro Neto ene no de Madueke air fight from the right. Jadon Sancho and Mudrik air fighter from the left. Christopher Nkuku and Nicola Jackson air fighter for the number 9 spot. And Joao Felix and Arante Ayefeni Kupama air fighting for the number 10 spot. Into the team no no share. And these were the arrangement of the buy. Now this is my disagreement. You know what I mean? Enzo Maresca cannot convince me why Jadon Sancho should start on the left ahead of Felix. Meanwhile the crowd Inti also as players agent it was a Sancho started ahead of Felix. In as much as he's talking about number 9 or number 10, sorry. You know Felix all be perfect in the game, Nima. The left side of attack in Albania. Apart from that, just same position on the left. If you decided to use Nkuku as number 9, that is his position. Nkuku on your number 9. At Leipzig, he was never a number 9. You know Nkuku others all be born a supporting striker or be born the left side of the attack. Into on Emil Forsberg na negina almost strikers ne echi ewo RB Leipzig. Into the position on the left, Mudrik de January or some them na mujana kwan. Only position be our Chelsea team nimbi. Now, Sancho by or bema 2 assists, but for me that is still not enough for him to start ahead of Joao Felix. Into Chelsea fans, the coach in say Joao Felix bebo bidia e Kupama dabre. And the game against West Ham was substituted no Joao Felix not anybody. And the number 10 rule or Kupama there, you know, and now there's a Chelsea bench. Unless you are telling me no de Madoke and bench. Kupama move to the right position. Joao Felix should be the number 10 with Sancho on the left. Now Abrante and Jackson did the line.
Joao Felix is he that special? And that's a barrow game na anti and also only fans in the yard dreams are from Atletico Madrid, Wakako, Chelsea, Barcelona. Still unconvinced coaches in the year.
On your consistent. The problem I don't know. Ne born or born and run. You know, and the born or born and run. So be who be no a better kakra. On your consistent. So here about Chelsea for not Chelsea fans no be as on man and call man and car. But getting to the end of the loan move no. Chelsea to are close to £10 million the fan loan. You know, scan on with the man no. And not Chelsea fans to be a chance and almost you. Integrity within the setup. And I'll call Barcelona. He scored 10 goals in the La Liga. But Barca issue in the next Kessben na name Tina Wanka. Into general, the problem your consistency. But within the Chelsea setup, are his consistent too? No. Or more pre no more consistent. Sancho enya consistent. Modric enya consistent. And it's a fan or no as a player. He's not consistent. The speciality near the talent in the but he's not a special player. No. You know, he's not a special player. But or a player, or a talented Obia, what did you say? And what's the talent in the do so? But the problem of Joao Felix is the consistency that expect to say obey Team Diama. He's a good player. Me a coach Chelsea within the team. I'll start him on the left ahead of all the wingers on board from the left. But he say the coach say Oni Kopama na pray. You know born run. So now West Ham game obem no chances on Obogusa. Born run. Onya similar chances in the West Ham game. Obobose. And I hope that going forward so show this kind of performance so Obama coach never find a role for him.
Bench whoever we have to play Felix. It doesn't matter who. He can't be on the bench ever. Into when I am benching.
Kupama. So they are benching. You know, fans they are excited. And Real Madrid fans. Almost excited after 3 goals. No, say Yamfa Jesus Belayo Emra Body. The neighbor man on be concede go. I feel no more by say ebepon. The fans they are to be almost excited. 3-2. I feel only 6 minutes now Madrid the phone say protesting. But fans that told them say Akrana or ye warm up no man chance no man bobo ni bi. E no man chance man buy. Ankoyi. And the fans they do be o manage broswa. These are the expressions on Becca. Say fans they been so say ma ba dia shele ne say see mo. But omo the saka say omo nyomo team. Into sometimes the excitement in the bar and 70 ref. But the reality is that you know Chelsea in the last 5 games on my book game. In the last 5 games on my book game.
And who is a senior guys and so called big guys, you know. As your fellas a big go.
You know what team
or bigger chance I could was Africa. Mama Felix a couple free kick.
Oh, you know, obey me, but because mu team no dey any penalty.
Okay.
Mu team no dey, you know, obi ni mu apart from Kopama. What gin who free obi ansem no. Ene Enzo ma onu ni hu ne say or you big within the team no. Obi performance no individual in say or you big boy as we gina ho obi anko na chi. You know, mu team no nandru sa level na Bruno Fernandes kofa penalty obi beba ho. In Rusa level, I think that Kopama and you don't have a specialist in when it comes to free kicks. Munyesa Muwo, Juno Pernambucano, Neymar type of a player, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Lionel Messi type of a free kick specialist. Ewo mu team nimna, you know, Obiaba ho obekonechi. Omunye try to give their best, and even penalty crew and Obi say Kopama na but at a point they fought over it. Inti Felix only need to be consistent if you want to be a starter for Team IFN Chelsea.
Well, you may share other stories. Kakraka, how many narrow? Yeah. What Bamana Chelsea is Sobano. So my.
My previous matches in Untin no pay you Musamrani and Nazan.
We are Samrani. But so matches so far. Go to meet me quite weak.
It's say. My previous matches no. And Untin no pay. And Tumpai Ekase. And I say a barrel for now.
In a barrel.
Okay.
Then the Koya Western.
Okay.
Is it the Koya Western?
You see, my enchemu you. Obi on my uti crano. The Obetia is Chelsea. I shall 5 in Timna, Miss Reno. Timna Chelsea in the boy in your friend barrel.
Ah, what's the West Ham?
Me pacho, other mama me team na Chelsea share no. Your friend Barrow. Men fa hwe.
Who they play down? Omo team ayi de omo yam. Okay.
They do that all.
What's it?
Was I intimidated?
Na not me you dey
team ne de Barrow. Mpacho nye hwe Barrow. Omo no ye Barrow FC. Na omo ye Division 2. No England.
Yeah,
so ka Division 2 England na eno no ye 4th tier. First tier ye Premier League. Second tier ye Championship. Third tier ye Division 1.
League 1.
And League 2 and ye 4th tier. Se opesi ye situating in Ghana. Enka eye Kotoko and a third division team. So Ghana no first tier Premier League. Na Division 1 aba, na Division 2. Inti third division ka Ghana ha nke bia no wo communities ni mu. Omu sheda mo bia. Inti e Barrow. Daily Mail say they never stopped a single attack from Chelsea. They could not stop a single attack. Na omu de abetudwa. Inti dem pese me Kenya na say results be say no. E sha won kra ma wo anim. But because we share 4th tier team there. Mekaise United share even a 3rd tier team. From the Barnsley for no was through 1 division. United share almost 7. If you are catch them say, Barnsley, League 1 side and Washington. 97 official League 1 side 7-0. Na yesi maye moso. Nemom se wo kofom biem ekwohye Division 2 side 5-0. Ye montumpan dia.
Free bano.
Ye montumpan dia.
That time na free bano so.
3 no.
But Chelsea team
are very similar.
Basel na
Enkoye. United is about 7. Na United are Southampton so 3.
I'm
saying say United is Barnsley. We League 1 7 not before that. No, I a Premier League side, Southampton 3-0. Just like the Chelsea own.
Chelsea more Pijate United in the end.
Oh, and you the league table no have been cancer. You make a league table no crack catcher say and Chelsea was through. Don't forget say last season Chelsea was on top of United. And yeah, Bibia was sure bia. The American United. In fact, apart from a run, I'm in that.
All right.
Okay. Men can I'm in Tizi with
this and I ever tells who
Barrow.
And then that game.
General Barrow.
Yes, share a campaign.
4th year.
And sister ever tells who we.
The person make a
Barrow and then not much. And sister ever Chelsea.
And you know much into the discussion.
Jackson goes.
And you know much into the discussion.
Oh,
when there's a
it is a Saba.
Jackson, you can't team Jackson. I mean, I can't be say Chelsea number 9 for Abako 70 BBA the DPP say. Obia first season, the Jackson here in the last season. Mo bonus so bono omantum anye they even played in better teams.
So sister ever Chelsea na o dey enter.
No, dem person make can say
obia
dem person make can say ekoye ba munya buti na we Barrow 3rd division Ghana from 3rd division team
if the Man City share 2-0 yeah chance ya na ye prepare one if you want
also kwa Abrepo say Abrepo your 3rd division who come on, 3rd division. They are with the
so many problems.
4th year.
By me, I say also the free Hoba.
And money how me can't no crane woman say a Chelsea versus a 4th tier team. Into no pay munya but
one we bedu baby no. Na matches ni ba mo these defenders na mo no bi koto.
Eyen sama mo kan wa ha. United beat Barnsley 7. I say yes, General told me say Barnsley and ma show mo 7. Barnsley no was soro because they are in League 1. Okay. Now the share League 2 need there. ya ji nkonwe si nkonwe ebo Chelsea abaso
e dia be so bibi so na mo de na no be
I
so
can kind messages
okay
that's bre
yemfa mati so ngu ya yati
that's bre yemfa
all right
odefo
ye bom pa ni
yenim se wa de yemfa ncheche yesus we de yemfa odefo
ente be sia o de yenko
yeah tell the fans me go to hia big games
be see ente ni man you be sia o de yenko
brother Rapo Monday na say jo Chelsea ho e na ne nyina si ntwa video na nto onya abotre Monday na o mo be 5 and not saying Chelsea had been marvelous but at least they've been consistent.
Oh yeah. Say no akra no mo West Ham train no o drop you mo nyina o drop you mo nyina na de ehu ni say o mu krom be boy no mo boy 416 million.
Yeah, you are the vela.
O mu afre chire kra buy no. Oh 54 million.
And na money ya no. Say ye boka ni ntimi mo.
But no mo afre chire buy no mo ye say players I can see you.
And no mo say say ye consistent. And no was on the eka. Ne baro. Young Jeffrey Agati. What kasa wi ye play please.
And then we would you know. And now of course I got West Ham Beshamo. And I rep very cow.
Yes. Na double chance. Where to use
double chance.
And the first 20 minutes 2-0.
As you
more half a try.
I down now so got.
But I no pay the baro.
You go. Double chance. Na they bought 2 goals.
Ara who say mo ba
on na washroom ni mo no ko.
Ara who say mo ba ni say Rafael Varane pray to enjoy football.
Oh, too bad.
Rebecca no.
Yen share the 5 in free na. Una obe Madrid. Madrid. But for Mbappe goal no, e shase.
Classic.
Assist no, any goal.
Eno na number ka say
Yes.
Assist ni bi wo ho a almost so bro so.
Yes.
Because you know, she game na course ni nyina no. She Vinian assist na the man Lucas Vazquez no. She the link up with Jude Mbappe. This is the first. She would have control the crowd before. She Lucas Vazquez. Players in the no margin so.
Eliminate.
And temper. Omo na nkan bi o.
Yeah.
On pass it. Yes. No winner share out offside no. Omo call the second goal no kwan of fast no Jude. Interchange play no 26 passes. And you know only Jude Eyi Freeman look at how o see dandy goalkeeper you know what the heck see o see dandy a defender na any baby or the ball no to yen nti yes look at the pass said you entempa Jude so the tomb and Jude by and Real Madrid midfield problem na solve e o mu say when ye onimbobo se Franco onimbobo na dwen na o de bobo na eso you know and Madrid for no this is what Rodrigo Tego you know baby o je ball na hwe baby o no akobbo say hwe baby o je ball no was center o one pass obi a no ade ball no ko ya akobbo say. And one good thing for this team is that they are just trying to build a certain telepathy between the 3 players. And the Jude in Suabeka. Jude is not scoring like last season, but you know he's linking up the play. Vini the pass and ba ebi a on share last week or share. And now on share. Rodrigo be share, Vini share, Mbappe be share, but eno Mbappe go no matter for in abedia to say if he saw buy we ni go awasha. Obon said the Mbappe that Madrid a team for years no at least one more a classic goal, and to have those 3 players showing up their quality tells you a Juma Carlo Ancelotti and so yeah. I perfectly agree with Franco Naro say Jude Bellingham or ya above his peers. O show more o she Declan Rice no money Kevin Phillips no mo boy England finfin ho na ahwe ni nyansa o de bobo na e wo soro. As Franco, it is also possible say the players around him in Madrid no? Because this is the best player for Real Madrid Federico Valverde.
Yeah, an unsung hero.
You know, in few I get a hop
he doesn't miss a minute.
Pampe. And Chouameni also played well yesterday. In Madrid the kakra tight or not in midfield. No more the above room and in all this, you know, obien timin share in the La Liga and in the Champions League. And then only Juma, you know, Carlo Ancelotti and the guys no okay. Now to Rafael Varane.
Yeah.
Me one person at Varane if Man United, me catch yourself and kuna say me no mo nya dwen da. Severan if Man United because Lisandro Martinez ni hwa.
Yeah.
Eya omo fe no. But Rafael Varane is another quality player. Kohe Manchester City and Manchester United game na City winning you know. E the cup final no be hu adwuma oboy. But na onyini it na injuries no so asase e ban game nim. E got to a point no asan lose form. Nti wuntimi make case be brave for him.
Yeah.
But me I've never been a fan of Maguire because of the errors aya ye in games. Nti so na game na yem point a unim say ye there would be better. But for Rafael Varane, he gives you that assurance and stability and experience. I'll pay from a centre back, and every centre back you need one young player and one experienced defender. Nti na me wojide Varane the more, but I also make a case of injury situation. And I didn't know come for Befano or call preseason no Coco Pry. A game I will be express obey me abo just 23 minutes. And our favorite run 80 boy and you know or see a dear bia e won a re and no did you muddy na bury. He's one player I still think he's underrated. You know at age 25 now a GBBR multiple Champions League, FIFA World Cup and the French team that won the World Cup in 2018. Rebecca Griezmann can't Mbappe. But defensively, he was the main man at the back. Only Lucas Hernandez ball almost boy in the 2018 World Cup no. Eyan pimpim taka say entire celebrity defenders any goalkeepers into Biankai and you know to be at Real Madrid for those years 10 years in Madrid. Na time at Sergio Ramos ten ho a Varane obi how Ramos was exposed. And you know he's a good player, a quality one indeed. It's just unfortunate. Say Nesi kana babo nim anko betimi asan abo bi akọ animu no.
31 years. Yeah.
Yes. Obetimi abo bi akọ animu no. Injuries inti or see game no ontimi ento aso bi. You know, one player that I love so much. Body na onim bo and it's so sad. Say finally from Lens, Real Madrid, Manchester United to Como, he says he called it a day.
And he came talking about consistency when he doesn't have consistent views. Sancho is a better winger than Felix, and Palmer is a better number 10 than Felix. Felix, for now, is an impact player and sub until he proves otherwise. Kevin, and so by Kevin. So I drink no. I agree with Franco Naro. Chelsea beat a second division side and listen to Andy Kem with these hyping. If Felix was that good, he wouldn't be moving from club to club and still unconvincing. He is never better than Sancho. I agree with Franco. Chelsea beat Barrow, a second division side, and praises from Andy in your program is over the top. Kofi, Kaswa, and so that drink.
I'm praising Joao Felix's performance, or I'm praising Chelsea for beating Barrow.
And I don't pay the about Chelsea Abazu.
Joao Felix wants to meet you. And I heard Chelsea.
Joao Felix's issue with Barcelona is not about money, but lack of consistency on his part. Barca went in hard for Dani Olmo. There's difference between need and want. Greetings to all the crew. Koba One Enterprise. And here in Riem. And so a free Ebre. Sergio, do you remember that assist made by Leo Messi to Molina against Netherlands in the quarter final of in Qatar 2022 World Cup, leading to Argentina's first goal? It always reminds me of Mohamed Polo, Osei Kofi, and Adolf Alma defense splitting passes. These were master passers of the ball, and football glued to their feet. Abdul Razak, Robert Hammond, Kofi Badu, Joe Amwatin, and also had similar attributes. Kwabena Black, anyway, Ifri Tema, and so Abreyen. Okay, yeah, to us, Naro.
General, EFA Cup, and I do a very interesting kakra. Say Chelsea, Bob Barrow, United, Bob Barnsley, Liverpool, Ekwa Kobo, West Ham United, Ufri, free. sometimes the lack of draw Arsenal and so able to Emirates Stadium in terms of shows that these are games and don't forget say Europa League is also back. United is playing FC20 and other games but Kakrebi on a brand a friend Rafael Varane. General, see a Cassie player be successful, I'm sure say Yabebo Rafael Varane edin. It's so sad say ne career no about an abrupt end at the age of 31 because around 30 in centre backs were experience around that time no omuye a lot. Me sure say yes prayer the Niberia in Kebikra Saudi Sikano the Obekwa Koji or no ya de be wosro. But Bema be you are meaning send you the two piano. Ushimua 22 titles as a footballer, and that is massive. He did some 573 official games and scoring 26 goals for a centre backs with 9 assists. General, 2 international trophies. He won the World Cup with France and won the Nations League with France. 4 Champions League titles. 4 Champions League titles. And interestingly, the football no him pa Spain, England. England, he spent some 2 seasons, right? And 2 seasons, 2 trophies. EFL Cup, FA Cup. You can say is hugely successful for Rafael Varane. Sometimes say footballers no he sika o manya ne adena general imprani dunya say dru baby I agree with him perfectly. People are calling for Tony Cruz say Ebremu Dema Madrid say no nanka Madrid fanemra back to say the Alex Ferguson the post schools back no. General, the life of a footballer is very, very difficult, especially if you want to be successful. So much difficult, especially some what the beer essential sorry training who sikano japade one real sorry yet they go injuries so we go through injuries who are far away often say just like that what they go through in terms of even treatment, the pain, the agony, not easy. And for me, at 31, he's made so much money and so much impact in the game, both at the club level and international level. And he'll forever be remembered for say you can't decency in defense. And he was a different player throughout. Because Nkaye Pepe and Sergio Ramos and I know Dio Munasi Buga for pa, but this guy will win the tackle and he win it clean, and I think say he's done his best. Okay, that is all he can do. All right. And for me, more hand who be on treating injury no. Nana Brabo can 31 day be on any my brand unisi can be because of my bread.
Okay. Can anyone explain to me why Felix's free kick goal was awarded to the goalkeeper as an own goal? Because the ball was already on target. It should have been Felix's goal. All right. The Obisudi Abano. Kuzi Royal. Bibiani. Udi Adebayo no. Free kick ni. Osena cotton net dada. And the one who on the ball we keeper.
Keeper I think so. I think say ball pool no keba any goalkeeper nachi.
Sane buy. More close shots we are. Okay.
A goalkeeper nachi.
Okay. A ball post na goalkeeper nachi. Okay.
And you know be an own goal. Otherwise, say goalkeeper nachi there's no way you can make it an own goal.
Okay. All right. Awa
Sergio. Sergio, oh achievement bi a wanya obeka say unya achieve this achievement ni bi da. Asem na mebisa.
Usi me achievement bia.
Why?
My year.
Who say bia e be din say obetimi anya sa achievement ni da.
Nti question
something you have done successfully. You think it's going to be difficult for you to be able to do it.
Oh yes. So there's will be our baby and oh, come and carry a
there be asem na mebisa. Based on Rowan Williams asem o kai.
Oh, meaning say but the whole can sports adwuma na life
in general or sports what you are doing, your academic work and all those stuff. I won't say that.
And I said we will do bia no. Obiya on social media.
Yes.
Okra o yakoda is say no bi wa achieve wa.
Why do you that say?
I mean who does it be.
Officer say achieve that same fate.
But so we go just na.
Yeah.
Okay, then
so Rowan Williams say what is in the Dinyaba Ballon d'Or nomination? Make South Africa
goalkeeper. Yes.
Uze ose otis in the Dinyaba Ballon d'Or nominees no. Eno anana oni Forbes edin komo. Ose oti na e bana dum say e bedin so betimi achieve that feat no. Say be a huge award nominees like this. Say on one person in the team, or see he felt like whether he was excited, whether he needs to cry, or whether he was happy. Now only mood na say you Kuba Michrim was saved 16 penalties within the calendar year this season. So say you Kuba and then so after this weekend and Moses Simon said you achieve fit be Emanantis the Italian Serie A the French Liga no and French Liga say omobe reward no. South Africa coach Hugo Bruce in the squad aba for the next AFCON qualifiers no. Key squad members be omoye missing and said you I think that some of those guys omoye kia omo cut that squad na ebeba said you some of the
our Mohammed na okay, young comrade Newton, the also at the Brayan. Joe, I'm Bismarck watching you live from Ajaka Manso. I want Andy to analyze this question for me. Do you think Mbappe can pass Levan in terms of goals in La Liga this season? Okay, you go back. But say me, you are Siemens Heber. Na mene mpenifuye di nkomo kakra yaba na fidi akenya na de ababe tom so Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kumasi Kessben 92.9 Accra but for mama kwaba
sajo ya so
samo huye
ya me down so
e nyakoba dum me huye pa
kichi de emfefa
sao
ya
the brave
that's right
yeah the brave
emfefa
yes okay na de na mo de brave
that's ya bechia ayafone tifo nyina say the Siemens da motie enka no say ensempa ne pa na ekoso no pese obi anso udu ani behwe na obenya mu chefa na nso hu sampa eniema ye no eyade a enukretrodo na ye bo ni papi na momnye mpomden se de ba infection ya sejo on fama hon san fanko fi se o bama infections no ubu anu na be ma no hu na yekru in fact edru ha na ye den pa na no boy ba ko se me she panty kwa na chichim be ma no fi se ehu kro ni nsu a efi hu ba no sejo enya easy last week obenre ya Ofiankam koni bi so doctor chese ohun bi da say draw akonom just 2 weeks e kroni nyina ohun bi kwa na mo say 2 weeks petmi akosa let me say wetmi akona bi asa ato aso but chese I amazing say ono akasa e bona dwen ti ase so e just ni pa de mo ba ne nkrofa a wo che mo de ano odin chebusafo semen say ba se be hwa aboama de how de attitude bia no yetumi adin fidi ahwehwem ya ma ho afutuo ni de ebetumi aboama de ne ma oso bim ye be che kofa bai no na fe more counseling dia na dane se enye se Obama ye de adwen anase ya kate asem bia anim de behu de beka bia no de diagnostics ase anhwehwemu ne hu sampa se ya we no honom enti eba na lab standard machines de anhwehwemu de Siemens ho ne wo se eba na se ye ma unura ya hwehwemu hu se enura ya adwuma Siemens eba na wo afi se ye tufu se jobo no kwa infections na aba no nyane bi ma odiem wa no because ye wo de su odiem ma system no strong ni amo dra kum wan so ni na ehun adwuma pa enti fe na machine frame 0240 61
61
60
60
61
61
0240 61
61
60
60
61
61
afi 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 za for say case infections cry ana emahodo ebere esutumi hu your UTIs, urinary tract infections. And no, obe many man aso oba na ase ho ne wo. Enye systemic enko omoja nim enko organs nim. And your STIs any de ebusafo etumi ha system no. Etumi ha awode no. Etumi ha akoma, etumi ha omoja no. ebi ne gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, genital herpes. Enti se wa ma ye hu difference no cause many infection to pedra obey mistake. Semen so oba ye be diagnose hu particular infection na yo. Ofa gonorrhea ne chlamydia kra na esese pa ye o ma yeast infections and also sepa anti se wa ma ne hu distinction ya nya lab hu differences na bi for obey mistake ye be misdiagnose be no dura anya hu ya we ne de ma no. Semen so oba ye hwa de kono potia ma ho aduru umpe no peden. Enei ye de physical therapy aba. Say me bebe na ebre so John say man fra na omafuni akese no na epia omachinsu kase no
okay
ento baby awu bia no or back pain okay what's how you da kwansu achia na wachinsu ye ya enti o muscles na wonam na wonfia na mutre enti ma ta wo enfin yade pa won fita ye mo ya ne omachi because of awo na echiom ne crash enti semen so ba sa o desk na o chinkase na ebi na ekese no ye the first step ne ya ma o kama
okay
boa ma nkasa san hye no ya ma Moses no unti na san hye no yi kama enti wachi bramu yo chinkasa yo sia ya semen se brane yo physiotherapy massage na fe nti na emre no yenye ho adwuma wo mpe no opede sajo af min kawe na dr gamrem enne awo ho sema problem so your bana otim no waware na so ne obema na 6 months na wo ma ya a problem na ya no bi also power drew a mistake so hu awo no de manema
okay
ubo ho na ne kosua trokwa na enye esi ahwe no ovulation is very poor ubo ho nya cyst kosua no be atuma ne nso begina ho esi ahwe no nso ubo ho na wudi anim no na fiber da be do say scars aba ho twa ba ho nta akra meto awodi anim obi okwa no infections nti nso gina awodi na se sperms du ho na se no in terms of force ye hu the course na kaso power draw edro ne de ko eden nti se me se hwe hu ba bi a won problem won ya tackle na etumi aboa o ye be man so a low sperm count se obi on crowd do no wo ba se jo obehwe na omuni ahode come to America or sperms ne power be omuntumi nko e ba sa awode awode ontumi nko obi on so na be mo ni mo ayemre en ya gan beka ho asem ye mo semens vitamin bi na fetumi aboa nti so for semens ya ba se be boa de bia ye adwuma agikwasi adankwa holidays de bia ye ba braso koremampon kumasi fia so koremampon uda so koremampon super rural bank no post pe ho ne wo betuma nya ka tech junction and I say Dr. Mensa do wa straight ai be hwe ne aboa e so for enyema ekoso no wo benya mu chefa ne mo frena mes ni biem 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 afi 0530 123 996 na mesinyi na WhatsApp nti wa brochire o hefa baby a Ghana bia no oni enkasa mihu ha we twan wa lab test ya send e be hwe ne aboa mo ho twan to kama edamose Dr. Gabeto aso sejo
again sejo e be cha hefo no watie for say the doctor kan no na sejo doctor kan na yesa kan CP say stroke for no yeda so hwe wow papa mami unua bi wo stroke no fare bra semens ana fe enam yare no kan de sejo say dem say o magana mu ha de enam yare and ju so yare de untumi fa bia prostate 14 ya mo famra semens eba na sejo de bia ye ba yi yare ni bi ni atwiti en kire se wo ha no ya moso ayisa eti no fre doctor na ma de tu dwa no na ni doctor nkasa na wo yare ni mpo ya moso a kire mu kire doctor ye be ma ho akan kire na afi ni mo bi e be do bebo ano ye be mo hu sejo ye ba be kono na edro ni edro ba kope eno ane semens vital herbal mixture Semens vital herbal mixture ne capsules eno no na yato ni din agan utie ebia ne no ate dodo no mate ne omuni madukro obi tie ogbo di os draw we say die minim me pa chow se utie na ye bema na wo hwen doctor ka se mi bema wa ye mre sebi obema yi eda ho asore panso na eda ho ahoodi nima sebi ubetim dia ko ba no ho age sebi asesa agumu utie na ye bema na se wo sa ha na wadro ni cement vital herbal mixture sebi udie ni esesi enu wagemu sebi oba ne ba ho ana wagemu obi so de sebi ehiem na adwo obi ko ba ko ade enchia ontumi ko bi wo sa ha ya koto adro ni bi me pa cho ta fre doctor ne enchiro se obi si anom no afi sisi yare A1 usisi ya wo ya sede na doctor ho twetwe wo kotodwe ni nyina oto ase twetwe de ka no sciatica me pa cho kotobi oyo oba uni atenka be ma ba ho a wonte hwe me pa cho wadro ni cement vital herbal mixture na ma no muntie ni yesa wo koto fa atenka to bi ma okunu efri se wo twa adro na se wo no ma watenka ne beba eti se be ma ne de no wo fama wa hwe ya na de ntokwa ba etu yo oba na se atenka ti na akota make sure se watobi no wato nsuo ne topaye no e de akoma awura se de be ya onnom a be ma no so be nom na de ahia me pa cho nye no nko a oba o mensese mayi eba 2 days 3 days na ejai sebi o shase enye sa na netie se woni ennemu yare nko ade akotobi ana afei koko wo so usisi ya oya uja na ya moja nko asebia wo ma na ade abehye to se kokobo no mepa cho utie yen koto cement vital herbal mixture no ni nsuo no oto afre yen ye be kiro se de obesia no ene gicherem se Ghana ha ye de agu herbal shop biara mu etu ura herbal shop bia also per cement vital herbal mixture ne ntopa anase mepa agan doctor be kiro no ebia no se oto a yaka manpower frɛ sisiyare frɛ koko sciatica sɛ de yɛkan nti wotɔ afrɛ yɛn na kyɛ sɛ doctor me de ne yɛ manpower me ne sɛn ne ama dosage me de ne yɛ sisiyare ɛno so dosage wɔ hɔ no mo etu tɔ afrɛ number no 0240 616061 0240 616061 me pacho ye bema na wo diabetes anase wo prostata freyen ansa na wakoto aduro efiti prekopen koto because the man boss nyina mama power ne dum na wo de wo mampa na odu a freyen ne e kire de be ansa na bo wanom sejo onyame no nya adwuma
nyankopon one monso monye adwuma. All right, Siemens Heba Mr. Mo friend numbers no na mo ne omo entwetwe enkomo emradu se Awal Mohammed enso edini de beba na yetoto adwen fa de bra 05515999933 05515999933 WhatsApp messages no enche meko na fe videos a mode aba no so no yetimi akotie nkakra ya frifa mamenchiao ejusu jaben NHIS eho na obo adwuma na osemenchia Amaro ene general emfa emao Amaro ene general ejusu jaben NHIS ya frifa ose ochiamo papa hey enya sam gutu ya frifa emra wo kes nipa wu nyina obo ha onyini a na ne ho ndema bi asesa na kama pa wo ha o swarna nkoyi kura onyina na nyina eko afi na afi waye kama pa wo ja fine afrifa wo kes ni tika kraka asese ni tinyi na ira. All right, I was on him side no
it me
basa wo usa ida se sabi ne na an
yeah ibia wonyi na yeah
ne feel ka bia se obenyini no wo se ni nyina ira bia sika bi kakra bi ne kakra bi ti ne ho nyina wona waye kama say makwada ba ko kes ya free from ko school ni ti ase e friend say choba wo do bi basisi ze ya free from huna ni ti dwa kama ya so all right me do just so ashime. All right. Oh yeah, what you me ne hwe kra me wo time na wo kes me no pictures bi ho me be bra workers na no mo our young woni nkola bi ma ne nko yi kra yenko
so Jonah medical ka goalkeeper Rowan Williams meka South Africa ena Mamelodi Sundowns ono na osa double as omo captain
yeah we kra me cause you friend power nti no bia foforo bia e friend power yenko
so Sergio ohe ne exploits any adwuma waye over the couple of years and especially afina ye wo so Sergio for the first time in about 20 years and over South Africa team do semi-final of the AFCON.
Okay.
And Sergio obia behe adwuma waye yes in as much as any club South Africa no sinaka ye Mamelodi Sundowns omo ntimi anya opportunity and win the Champions League but they won the maiden edition of the African Football League and obia be kind exploits during those AFCON games in a course earlier this year e la Côte d'Ivoire na game amount for rem fikwa that quarter final game against Cape Verde. The Cape Verdean team that dominated by winning the group in Egypt and Ghana ewo team ana obian hye so betimi ayes adwuma no. The Cape Verdean team displayed very good football during the AFCON and it needed the exploit of Rowan Williams to stop these Cape Verdeans and that was when he saved all the penalties during that AFCON and Sergio Emanidi Ekosropa all the tabloids across the world were mentioning the name of that goalkeeper Rowan Williams. And just within the space of this year, was saved 16 penalties, which was absolutely incredible. So, enonama when your opportunity ama Ballon d'Or nominees a friend Lev Yashin Award no ne edima goalkeepers no ne din abem.
Okay.
Ebia obetimi adi. In as much as say ne din abem or stiff competitors on the man competition. Obeka Emiliano Martinez of Aston Villa and Argentina. And then at least Obeka Unai Simon. Because Unai Simon has been influential for Spain or more recent Euros now, marginal. Emiliano Martinez from World Cup and Odeba Copa America. Even before that, Osadio Mo winning Copa America, the first one now, Omone Messi winning, before some winning World Cup, and Osadi twice some more winning the Copa America. So these are the two guys I feel say Omobema Rowan Williams a very good one for his money. Who said Thibaut Courtois and Shedan na much of the season owing to injury. So Andre Lunin Dean and a Bemu for Real Madrid. And Obeka Georgia goalkeeper Sina Kain, Edema Valencia, Mamadashvili, and some couple of goalkeepers like Jan Sommer Mudin Abem. But said you having an African goalkeeper Osia Kain Ewo continent, you on Kwabon Timbia, sending Dean Bebem, said you. Absolutely incredible. In as much as say your top goalkeepers are omo free Africa. Dudu sign and omudin about those nominations. No see can nominees for Lev Yashin Award Ballon d'Or. You didn't see that. Rowan Williams are making a very good name for himself. Many me then say and yes see a kind wa abruchire and I say baby see a kind wa here. And honestly he has done a massive job. And no goalkeeper coach Hugo Bruce make in his squad 32-man squad for the AFCON qualifiers Ebebaso next month. South Africa ne Congo Brazzaville ebebo a double header. Baby I could read a double header. Opponent na obesia no only no home and away. Obia Bekaya, South Africa first match, it was a game against Uganda. The Ugandans gave them a very good run for their money. They scored first, the Ugandans equalized and added one before South Africa. Ebenya Bako Ekau. Luckily for them, they went away to South Sudan, and that was where they had the away winner acquired 3-2 4 points. And our squad now on name two key names are now more influential. Oka si Temba Sitoli, Nyoka Aaron Mokoena, Tebo Mokoena during the midfield setup now Momaino, and also Motobi Invala, one of the dependable defenders of Mamelodi Sundowns, and also the South African team. Owing to injury and Omudi Amen, but I think that the squad now majority of them no around. Obeka Onoa goalkeeper Rowan Williams, Temba Zwane, and all the guys are around. Say Libya so akwa piki Morocco. Say mom opportunity until that was where they are going to play Omone Nigeria game now. Basono. Some of the countries have now started picking venues omobebo in as much as say more opportunity and more mumbo during the AFCON qualifiers. So the question is, where is Ghana going in that game against Sudan? Because game near next month, even less than 1 month. And Chebia just around 3 weeks or so. The game no baso. Various national teams preparation for those games na baso no. Now that game against Sudan be very crucial in determining our chance of going to Morocco 25 or not. The last time
amateur to be confirmed.
Yes.
Yenim venue no.
Yenim venue no.
To be confirmed.
Yes.
Yentrain.
Sergio Makano has said the last time Yanko AFCON. The AFCON was hosted in the northern part of the continent. Right. And when Mami through this AFCON qualifiers in that game against Sudan, what happens? Was a young Prempi Champions League CAF Confederations. See a ball eliminator new year October, no much as here. But this time around, almost a mobile pushy. I'm an late November. That's where match day one of the group stages, Okay. So mobile November, December up till January crampo. Oftentimes by January near both group stages na quarter finals no shall in the next year na around February March. But as I said, CHAN qualifiers ebebaso. What CHAN tournament to play February 2025 next year, just around some 5 months or so. What CHAN tournament to play, so omobe pushy those CHAN qualifiers aba in between those months I be September October and then early part of November near clear those CHAN qualifiers then it will give the opportunity for those group stages of the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup near boss. So especially around late November, that's where match day one of the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup group stages no beba so kopim se yebekwa akobwa na by me near determine who becomes the champion of Africa or those interclub competitions. So apart from that, so omo ho enimu say African Football League no so eno so ebeba be wom. So ebema congestion of fixtures. Nti eno so kan onema Patrice Motsepe we kaya last week as a place no brepa because fixtures no do so ma place especially omo top teams no. Because your top team they be able compete. So Champions League mo say players new say our national team ma dey no cross say.
Okay.
Emma didn't cross say because both from one tournament to the other. Now me can say South Africa players especially Mamelodi Sundowns. Say omo benya rest pa say you just say after 2027.
Hey.
Yes.
Wow.
Some of qualify World Cup 2026 because majority of them about national team almost say about Africa Football League ni CAF Champions League. You bo we ya June next year. You be FIFA expanded edition of the FIFA World Cup. FIFA Club World Cup. You bo we ya just around July August new season a shall see. A shall see December January AFCON 2025 on so. So mo qualify World Cup as a somosa combo World Cup. So you imagine the fixtures congestion I won no. Nti ma place no ebrepa but ejuma omo chusu say omo beya no. That is where they have to deal with it Seju.
Okay. Awal Mohammed. The Real Madrid is from a different planet. Ghana we have a lot we have a long way to go in football. Our leaders are the problems. Alimia, Nsoyeleya, David, Ifri Kintampo South, Kwabia, and Abraying, and Anope. We say we are listening to you live from Ashtown, Osaka Kitchen, near Mrs. Redu Street. Yadamasingwa more kitchen hall, and so in yeah, to also the Abamon. Joe, please ask our Mohammed if he's made any headway as far as Hajia's message to him is concerned. Kwame Asirifi Edway from Mankasim and Abrayan. Kwame Asirifi Mankasim. Our also want my head one make head we be
Hiano.
Ubia de
Nini Hiano.
Ubian de Yaria don't hear no Hian Kofa and come the girl say could Zito say le feno obefa ho kabi we so betria we so betria we enti hu Hian Kofa and come on yeah all them be so nim say kunum ka e so befa enti virtually as untua we obe woni make difference be ka krabi difference be woman say wo dey na dofo any one the try make the oba na wo that will be the only difference.
Minja siri na miki ya mama to me so.
Oh no do say me make am say miki yo
Debi on ka asem na mesiri a o say ono na asem ba bia na de bia mesiri de bia asem a o de to me so anu no o si se ni wan asem ba bia na mesiri nti to de bia na asem ba na asem
o siri kura no aka o de anya hwa wa answer say do na o de o question na so answer you know.
Okay. Yeah, to us the Abamo Kessben television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9, Accra, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. Messages Kakra and so ewa hayini through 110. What's happening? Whitney, dear Koso. Okay. Good morning, sir. And okay. Good morning to you and your panelists for BP Free Sports. I agree with Sir Franco Naro. We shouldn't raise our shoulders now. The only thing missing from this team, we scored. The only thing missing from this team we scored is a wheel, a one-legged device that can capsize anytime. It's not yet come on. Still the Blues for life. Edaha. Udi audi ifri aboglusi Accra Abrayen no. All right, yeah that's it pa. Yeah messages is ibenya bibia free mu na ya discuss kakra bia. And so kwa make it in the local source no. Jamsco see Joe, my issues are 3. 1, minimum go to say.
Awa kra.
O de ba kokra ba
Jamsco me tire na asem.
Yeah.
What in issues near me answer.
Yes, I am.
Number 1, General 18.
Miki Suba mon kai me. na ɛnna mi wɔ hɔ no na ɔne ne yere ɛyɛ call bi ɛna n'adwene sɛ nyɛ wɔ mmea na no ɔsɛ na osi kan menti ba ne nyinaa ne meti na ɔfis
egu
nsɛm ɔba wɔn ka na musa no yeah all right my issues are 3-1 coach Buadu. Why does he do those annoying gestures only when he faces Kumasi Asante Kotoko? Young Koswana technicians, what is going on? Okay. Coach Bodu, okay. Only when he faces Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Number 2, the GFA quickly accepted Golden City Park when it's Kotoko's turn. Number 3, the GFA taking our supporters to court when Akwesi Brobe said nobody has touched him. The supporters only insulted him, according to referee Kala. If insults in football are enough to be taken to court, Kwesi Nyantakyi will have taken all Hearts of Oak supporters to court. What kind of hatred is this? Jam school, anything we have. It's minim say what you doing now.
Yeah,
They didn't kind. Or say Coach Bodu.
Me we no.
O no. Oni Kotoko hia nko o hye Kotoko a.
O ye sign bi.
Nyoma o ye no obi ehu no. E kire de ba din na Coach Bodu hia Kotoko nko ano yesa. Number 2. O say the na GFA quickly. Omo accepting Golden City Park. Say a hope breakum just afid omo nko ball ho. And I'm saying, I'm going to go back to break.
Nigeria, is it confirmed?
And yeah.
Is it I confirmed?
Yes.
Okay.
And number 3, say insult. I also be and say, Kwesi Brobe catch Kala say, Ubia Vanessa Ankano. And I reference no. Okay? Na temidi no mudi say insult ngwana e ma edi obi kokota. Nka Kwesi Nyantakyi House of Oak supporters denied the court. If that video or my desire papa you reason.
Ka ono no the House supporters in our court.
Yes, although the House about court because at the video or my deal reason.
No, a referee.
Why?
Kwesi Nyantakyi a referee.
Or say insults.
Insult.
So would you be at them they do court? Nka Kwesi Nyantakyi dey go for a court or Ghana because of it. You know, a hatred in a FF1 time kotoko. Into the jam school, some of the abandoned.
Yeah, that's what we be and Sunday. What the Okoba?
Okay. The weather is really worrying those of us watching your show this morning. Oh, need I come? Was it weather and have you or the TV or the TV about? Oh, okay. TV or the air bet me just say whether I'm warm cry.
On si feme.
Binim this be a radio TV no sin koyi wo. En cry cry. Binim say so talk gidi on cry.
Baby.
Okay. Okay, yeah, twaso e de amamo. Uncle Joseph answered the way by Brekum Chelsea FC is hosting Kumasi Asante Kotoko at our favorite home venue, Brekum Golden City Park on Sunday 3 p.m. sharp. Gate fee was say 50 cities across board, but be on 50 cities. Remember, the match will not be live on TV, so come early. Good morning to the Deputy Director General of SNIT in charge of operations and benefits, Madam Juliana Pedekpo. Okay. Uncle Joseph, I can't.
That's a game no here.
Also no
Kotoko anazo Chelsea.
It is so hedge more Chelsea.
Into over here.
Oh Chelsea.
Uncle Joseph.
Yes.
I see.
Oh Chelsea. I the opposite in back Kotoko.
It's Uncle there. Obi enim se Kotoko.
In the Aka, se Kotoko any boboa. In Monaka, Samates boboa. In Monaka so Samates.
Yeah.
My in any Monaka.
I see you.
This is Ejuma o you know. Intina and also no. All right, Yebesha local stories no and sumu kakra. We say from all indications, Che Jamina and Intim Menu are favorites of Coach Dr. Prosper Nete Ogum. In a long season, I foresee Samuel Tenedu making a strong case to be regular in Kumasi Asante Kotoko starting 11. Asante Kotoko is bigger than any individual. As such, the player must not be carried away by acts exhibited by his fan base over the weekend. Obi Adrian Chiraude Abba, I don't know. My name is Ometimi Ashwe no Sumu Kakra de Amayenya. All right. Assemble Ukraine. Joe, how can a 68 and 72 year couple be having sex? Assemble Ukraine. Honorable Kojo Bajiman. Anyway, and so I pray. Doctor Edwin Arthur, I can say, a 78-year-old, one got 68, 78-year-old. I can't infirm you know. Now when you're inferior, your watch. On any wife, the wife is 62. Now I be complaining at and say, I said, "Oh yes, sex. I am a break or bros and visa." The na with many can feel me no young fear the watch. The bit mama perform with a brabia, and I could do bad my son.
Could you over?
Oba, yes. Narrow. Finance and the beyond me. Oba, yes.
Oba.
The
Bememu,
yes. I can't feel me no young fear the origin to Nyai everywhere. So Oba.
In your now,
crowd, they said, we see our prayer.
78.
Would have been just rock around 78, 70. We'll do on what game. All right.
You'll never
be out here. So we see pray on.
That's the Ashenu comes after 61 to me.
Indeed, there's what you know. Then open we say we don't know. All right. Newton Latte Marijata.
Chief.
And then I enjoy any move aboard no so.
Adia bakwa attempt here difficult. Your league mo ye over predict a top 4 and yes. Omo be relegation.
Okay.
It's so
difficult. You know I would draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go. Yeah.
Na enema be brain na yana determinant factors.
Yeah.
E won ya make home. So you hwe venue ya na was say pa. You know last season obi ani ho na kwa brank say ekoshe nations. O man lose game ofie. They won 10, drew 7 games. Na other factors ni bi so ebe fa Accra Lions. The whole season o man nya penalty ba akokra. Season I bo wie ye no. Accra Lions on kwani player ya ntwa no won the box no. The striker ya ntwa bia o box no. Now I should Doma as a venue. Oh here you know say how Karela or not how dominant RTU ama North I dominant force. Who put all this together now about for the financial muscles of these clubs. Now I feel they are breaking them down. And son I watch the statistics. Na meka ni maya boom. I started breaking your teams in the down. And then me family answer. Me fa Samatics.
Okay.
Me fa Adriana.
Okay.
Me fa Accra Lions.
Okay.
Na Accra Lions in shey pa.
I see.
Tete ton di sikaba. But at the final koi,
okay.
At the Wafako,
okay.
Accra Lions in Shea,
okay.
Adriana and the coach your champion. Wama Doma to crab at the Honmo.
Okay.
Coach your champion, you're very careful. Semantics. Women come on media for more.
All right.
They fought, they lost Evans so to injuries. Now, replace they haven't done that.
Okay.
Other factors, medical board no so that must start breaking they are kind down.
Wow. We can't wait to see it. We also do more. If I say, obey ma involve clubs nina.
All of them.
Be a 10.
Yes.
All right. They know family answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Accra Lions.
Adriana
and Semantics. Okay. All right. In the Eba, Nafi ever heard of the Brian Midi pa say 3 teams, and so show ye pa the Romo. Bro, please, can you find out why our match against Chelsea will not be live on TV? The FA must be mindful of some of these things. So we won't be out of place when we also decide not to allow our home matches to be telecast live on TV.
That game has to be on TV.
Every need that game, a member of Asante Kotoko communication team, anyway, Frank cry, Abreye. Say also one the country
it has to be on TV.
That game
has to be on TV.
Now they didn't know.
I don't know.
For no reason.
Confirmed.
So if you are carried,
yes,
a carried
Chelsea,
yeah.
The reason because
recruit Chelsea for any TV so
now match been on.
No way.
The game has to be on TV. The game has to be on TV.
For many reasons.
For the biggest fixture of the week will not be.
Sana, who's the biggest?
It is the biggest.
Previous seasons, and there was say we league top. Two teams we want our top 4. It's a match. Me no meeting. I was say we table no super. Why should it be in the dark? Why should it be in the dark?
A meeting of champions. We need league in the dark. Last season, Brekum Chelsea top 4 no more count.
Okay.
Yes, check it. Samuel Bodu call more than more die baby. I'm going at the end of the season. Brekum Chelsea kotokode de bia, especially econom no.
And I'm sure kotokode last year no.
How he almost bought a neutral ground, so it should be on TV.
Wow. You know, a big game.
It should be on TV. None of match on be.
I wonder.
It should be on TV. You know.
All right. Intina and also I don't know. Man for say SSR match no a bet TV so. Ebi explanation bi o ha. Come make it between agye dia man ya. Nka ni beje ho pa. Why? So Chelsea Kotoko and live TV. Why?
Okay. Globe TV for no more based in Techman.
More Techman.
Techman based. And think proximity cra shoot like closeness.
Some person ko boase na no.
Say so mutumi. Okay. Is our match in like.
Some go reason behind so the match should be on TV. Yeah, so reason yeah, mo bi amechire. You know mo bi amechire hwim.
Yeah.
I was born with TV so no bi ahwe. Say a bully your biggest fixture. Forget about the position of those teams. Forget about their previous performance. I'm saying that in the Ghana Premier League, it's a week you fixtures for the week. It is the fixture for the week.
Okay.
And the match should be on TV. That's all. You know.
Interestingly, Kotoko Chelsea in 4 points. And they are each is yet to lose a game.
Okay.
We are winning one match, I draw one.
Okay.
And no more outstanding.
Okay.
And no more that season 7th. In Chelsea, tough. Chelsea for akwa tena kotoko game nechi akore aka say challenge match we dey anything you say.
Okay. Last year we in TV and in TV say Chelsea na determine.
Yeah.
And him determine.
You know. All right. Me fa Dr. Dawood nkra talk akra bi. Under 3 minutes. Me ba na fi yaba beto aso de amamo Kessben television. Kessben 93.3 Kumasi, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Dr. Dawood Sisia.
And we are not for your friend, Dr. Dawood. Menameda Dawood Heba Hospital. Ano. Na meso enane Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Woja manswa ene ubie di huwa dansie. Na duwe educhem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment. Ose fetchi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules ose sisi na adie wom. Na drum ye duwe ejuma bom. Obi a osisi ye oyapa de obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwetwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wo nom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane wo de enko na enkotu ya danse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done. The toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwia na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no mo eze kware me ye adwuma kra se kane no te do we de edi masema ma na be di so asema ma
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke Nebeko.
Ram use mama hode pa ma metumi gba odwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye. Dawood 360 capsules. And a Dawood ointment. O me we no now the we no so twitwi wa aposo. E be ma ya odi nyina afiri o ma de extra otumi be gba odwuma. Dawood ointment fatwi na ebeko.
Da bia amafo company de wo ka musa akọ spreader. Me secret na nu ani ebudo na ani. Dawood ointment ene papa. Me sole anopa me twitwi me sisi achi. Me bia he. Mentebre secret ni nie. Ti so person at Samia. We Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission specialist. Ejuma me ye. En kan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega. Na asa me ma ade so na lock me sisi. Se say free se me share Dawood 360 capsules. And the Dawood ointment. Abo me bebre the drawing man so mente ya mente blebia obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
ɔdɔfoɔ sɛ wate bi aduro ya meka ho asɛm no ɛno ho adanseɛ ɛna wɔnom adi no kɔ pharmacy ɛbɛn wo herbal shop ɛbɛn wo na kɔtɔ Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na sɛdeɛ nkurɔfoɔ di ho adanseɛ no wo nso wobɛdi ho adanseɛ wopɛ sɛ wofrɛ yɛn a ɛna wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717 baby a yɛtɔn aduro wɔ man Ghana mu biara no wode wura ha so pɛ Dawood ointment ɛne Dawood 360 capsules.
Okay, yɛnsan ma mo nyinaa kɔ aba biom amra program no ɛso yɛni nkɔmmɔ kakraa bi na afei yɛnhwɛ deɛ de ɛbɛtoa so ama mo Kessben television ɛna wɔne gu so a wohwei kwa meki ɔbɛtrans am nim sɛ wɔde ɛyɛ minister for youth and sports Honorable Mustafa Yusuf ɛnra ɔno nso kɔpie parliament nsɛm a wɔde kɔto dwa titiriw ɛfa ɛyɛ pitches no ɛna ɛyɛ black stars ho nsɛnsɛm kakra and coaches no local coaches no coach U teams no and she say FA no any omo ministry no any omo ewo but ya free coaches ni pi enso ni omo edi nkomo a nso omo dey to yanim no and the minister no eka no ebo ebra okay yan komra na sa issues ni na no ye mehwe messages kakra ba se mo mo nsem ba kwa na me no bi won a naro manu sha se everywhere
apparently ba ko say Tinedu say bibia there the prefer say coach Prosper Nete Ogum the favorite for the two holding midfielders no Michael Chedramana and Abranti anything the team and that Tinedu time beba inti Obuasi fans no enya abotre na Tinedu na nkasa susu mani team arena or many team anye de bibre no na dwa nkoye ne say fans ta na chinchine so obo General, first of all, from coaching perspective, Bibia there the PFA say assistance, Ibia offers do here time to adjust into the team. Michael Chejamina and Intimenu were there last season. Made there na kakra Michael Chejamina because even last season and team in Shedanko na Onyebimo. Even after the injury to Sharif. Or midfield, no, still now he wasn't a starter. But Obia Washe Intimenu Bia Bergia Tumze. Intimenu is an improved player from last season till now. For me, he has shown so much improvement from the preseason till now. And Shada Nyemengwa, if he's commanding a first team position, especially when players in the phone compete in a fey and Omaba team, they could have a little bit of time before coming in. And no teams be bria. Ohe Kotoko game on a young apostles boy. I think say 4 players are never whole last season and a new game anymore. Intimenu Chedramina and then Babayaya and Peter Amidu. 4 players from the last season with some 7 new players. And in Pempi, say team no matter how many players are better yana old guys and so probably the coach has a plan for Tinedu. The good thing Martin said Tinedu nankasa no the fans no and run offer coach no I apologize to the coach, telling the coach said this he's sorry and he's apologizing probably for what the fans did because they did it on the team, and I think that is a very good move. The boy himself, no Memetia Madriam Zenka, Kotoko starting 11. He is the natural number 6 SSO starting. By the end of the day, it is someone's duty to decide. Most of these fans are not even at the training grounds. Sometimes you don't even know the mentality of the player in the course of preparation towards the game. We are not the free honoma. I subscribe to the coach's explanations there. Send a game ne kono. Na ohia more forward guys than a number 6, and it's the reason our mem. As I say, fans no enya abutre edema omu team no. Nipa Mako 10 chance to do their starting 11. There will be variation. I also think that Coach Ogum, senior players in the far bar late, not still almost when your chances starting. If the teenage guy is ready for the game, why not? I'm sure it will be a per resource, and we are very, very important. But I said, Kotoko fans, enya opportunity to Obuasina mo akono because my expectation it comes to be football, you will struggle. If you start a game now with 7 new players, can who say teamwork would definitely be a challenge. 7 new players from different places and yet easy general.
Oh, okay. All right. In the whole episode, or comment.
Okay.
All right. Andy, episode can be here.
So we are Kotoko fan. A bear want to see in Timenu and then children now within the squad. Strangely, all because of the performance last in modernity. Omuka team ni pa bebre nwa, but the Kotoko problem omudija players ni bebre kwan was disciplinary issues, and the coach feels said these guys omunye part of those people asemboni bi amomo into omo matana.
No performance to say no regular last season.
Intimanu was regular than Chijam. Now, but the children no money na abo.
No more.
Okay. No so one started crimes and no free.
No bem.
No bem. Okay.
No crane say no more the ball of him as
okay.
But player do one and apart from one contract was based on disciplinary issues and attitude.
Okay.
And Sam Ranti you yanti omwasem boni bia. Now, we share the array of midfielders and Akotoko air pa. No be expect is omo ba ya omo ba bebo. The Emma maker say it is strange to every fan, especially say unko training ground de biana follow Kotoko games omo bo. Any match is omo bo ni so near chile any so bit say Justice Blay kurati bench. Now these two players are sembo ahead of Justice Blay. Mama.
But Kakrebi Holo, Justice Blay and then Kotoko phone who has midfielder.
Coach knew who has a midfielder.
Kotoko. The team Kotoko doesn't classify Justice Blay as a midfielder. He trains as a centre back. He's part of their centre backs. Almost 4 centre backs. Justice Blay, Ansu, and then O'Neill, what do you call it? Ablo. They throughout the season and their friendlies and everything, he's training as a centre back for whatever reason. And to say, competitors for Intimenu and it's difficult to talk about Justice Blay. Along the line, I imagine himself from a bra signing no Nanke BSO Musha say Justice Blay be go back to the natural midfield position. But all along, he's been training and he's a centre back. Into the near discussion, emergency situation, he can easily slot in into the midfield. But when you are talking about Kotoko players in no positions there, Justice Blay is now a centre back for Asante Kotoko.
All right.
Okay. Eti, you know, we are Kotoko fan now. Pre-season games were near the one shebi unko training grounds. Now, odi, Jadama, any team menu or unim, and then Kotoko air permit food that said the Ababisha or Murua, a bay on 117 eating a bo Kotoko TV. Now, on the issue of game, of course, so na fans and buofu say, I was setting to do a booby and a one mobi, and I only pakro a cast shouldn't be carried away. Do you know? Me jitum say oye player na situation be say to na won so one handle ya when ya a professional coach you crowd who timeka, especially when you be aware established within the ranks who timeka. So I totally agree with the boys so no far phone free coach and say upon the chow the see ya no onim ho and you only boys in a couple plan here, and you chrome for no more GD, a born or more bonnet dear, a ball of betting abobi, of which I agree. The trade Manane intimate no bonnet dear, you know, Setino doing Timmy Mobidiane, none can you quite a cotocotot number. But I also agree from the technical perspective, say, me name the conditional level and the fitness and the mental capacity at the training grounds. And it's a coach, he said, or yene kakra di no rating ni ma and also enye kotoko ne first time it is o makoto player aba na omo integrating within the setup. The only problem is that omo born one should show to the fans and everybody say Omunsu deserve so omobo. Because you know the Kotoko fans had enough of Midfield problems. When last the two ni wo na omo happy and omo complaining bitterly. Say those two players and the Kotoko materials. That is not to say so omo improve when you can say do omo. Inti you know tene do ya there so free coach the Panichao say Opanichao he's not behind what transpired after the game. Inti Opanichao unim hohe on fan say supporters na ye o made and you know fans de unim o de o pe no de bia o be person obey de amomo he's their player hunu so omo bo na hu bia obetimi abo and it's the reason why omo so etibi e nti boy nem concentrate I hope say prosper ogum nso nkofa na sembia na going forward no on man chance to play because you know boy no say am a chance so am o amobia obia hu mo de bo yes say player yakofa waba born umobia ho na be so oyade nti in as much as or integrity no I still think he need to give him time on man a chance sorry no no so mo game no obia hu obebo no obia hu say wantimi ama general esi wo ho a meaning so be raise concern say oh there's so much pressure e say oh try say oh give players opportunities general oh we coach a obre but said you born na mo born de emro ne so coach the man say 10 15 20 minutes no so family room kakra kan say otena kira obesan rust okay that's a kind of the koto ne buy no to akwa you waste because unim so already you are the player in that department yen hwete na do deal say the ABC move call ya akokoti the final base nti e chese ti coach ni hia no ana team ni hia no this player ne ba na say born kro onya bi ma you know what do you expect
1.8 billion you give and take a koya ansana almost like a brand no
give and take and sign
yeah still a
sign siga say me wo mu still
anase coach no you be na impose player on the coach ana ko player wa bokasa akoto no de ke ni say playing time no bit me nyakra
there no be na impose one so
no happen
yes
sir
yes and no be an impose.
This coach is killing the spirit of Justice Blair and Saka Dauda because it seems he doesn't know where to use them, and due to that they are on the bench all the time, but they have a lot to offer. And if it's Zongo and anyway, and so Abre, is it true?
So Saka you know I can say he needs time. New to the wakase who say rule now the born on M1. You know no answer so can born there say more opportunity now be bobia. Na untime modie obi antime nkoblemu obi awo se wunya bi modie tene do abebo tu ahwi ayen pentana and yes discussion we but Saka dey you know games ni na so abobia and it's yet to prove say ska o me de kofa ne ba ne gidi o munya wo ni mo no what me deliver
na games no crown and narrow before so obebem no games is afia na koto about 2 ye bo 34 games I feel they are about 2. Then I'm push coach. No,
all the 2 games so Saka start every bench. Bye. Saka both no bossy.
Until you I'm
attacking from the left front.
I'm
behind.
You
know results
2 games out of 34.
Football language dear me no ya adwen say e also nya abotre. E no dear because you know a player be across 30 ye onwie ye. Last season in Premier League me start a ball and not declare rights mobile. Now because Odegaard mo ball na. By we no be am say Rodri. Into be all start ye onwie ye. Obi o ho bet team a chase no. Untimi pressure and cry around. Into gradually tin na make integration no. Coach ni di room kakra. Ohun ne level no say na edu. Ohun say na edu gradually. Say into na make say just after one game we say koto striker in January. I disagree.
Let's be fair.
Sorry. Mekai sometimes back forgotten the Zaire Koto 2 players. Prince Amuakun and Yausechi.
Yeah.
Prince Amuakun and Yausechi.
The Prince of Goals.
The Prince of Goals, eventually.
Yeah.
It took time. And Sanu Mumu Wabu Mekai African sports to try. Where is Prince Amuakun?
Yeah.
It was a front page. I remember very well. But eventually when he was unleashed, it was something else.
Sure.
Saka Munya Butrem, and I think gradual integration Bebuano. Because they mihuno takwa. And even Nereruguno, any nano or boss na say he needs time to be integrated.
Okay.
Players be on myself in previous and baby free bar, the orientation, any baby or be dono. When ya butrama na yam share there the back killing off.
Obi so cry how you the second season no team bo.
Okay.
He say do manzi. first season omunya nkom betam na free park no so but second season so anti wanje kotogodisia no be a same busa so way nti well you call for patience but you know France there almost 3 points ya no mo hwehwe and win situation.
Let's be factual and honest with ourselves, because the current sports minister Mustafa Yusuf doesn't match when it comes to football, and that's the reason why he's been fumbling from day one. Because of politics, we sometimes appoint people to offices they don't have much knowledge about. Anefi, Sunyan Zongo, and Adiwe, and so Abrayan. Okay, Franco Naro. Justice Blay was shifted to the central defense position when the team was struggling in that area. Now they have enough people for the position. So, to me, Coach Ogum should put him at his natural, gifted number 6 position. We been to know Blay a center back. And now, when you're among for Ombaye Wajumano, on call in natural position.
This is a suggestion.
Kofi thrown to Canada.
Kofi the Asamo Debe, a suggestion. It is not what it is now.
Okay.
Now me make catch and say what it is now, no any.
Okay.
But that suggestion could always be considered, especially even during the preseason. That was when that decision should have been made.
Okay.
Say, Yenya Sankrofi, Justice Blaine, ye Koswama, football no mpacho, and 90 minutes no Mkobono Park in the Sunkwang. Near more training or training grounds no Kwana the Co Park in the Zoom. Until it's a decision they would have to make. First of all, a month frontier says, even so we are familiar with almost situation now, it wasn't even the coach who pushed Justice Blaine to defense.
Yeah.
Justice Blaine the walkie to the coach. I'm saying this on authority. Say he prefer playing in the center back and not a condition as a.
But he says that place their field.
And I make him say Justice make that request because they condition as him. He was coming from injury. And he thinks that the demands of playing in midfield, is so demanding. Some turns and tackles and those things, And indeed, he excelled in the centre back. Me, as I sit here, it hurts me, a player like Justice Blay, looking at the way Ebia Aglone, Onebono, Ebabetna, actually as a bench player, because he was one of the best centre backs in our league. But they would have to look at it again. If, say, indeed, he's not a starter there. Now, Betma is a little midfielder. Why don't they consider it?
Okay.
And I agree with Kofi said they should consider pushing him to the midfield.
Okay. Me din ko waka krabe ba. Na local stories no edos mind you. And a new team Latin Madrid that has obe pick 3 teams na omo, and so minimal de konti anaro. Oni ababai as a mo demoni kasa bo ni cheron so bo ne what's going on?
Yeah, man. Okay. Some jokes.
Come for say.
I try am.
I didn't know bo ni che narrow.
Oh, yeah, bibia, yeah, chia he ho keke.
Mo money na che. Okay.
So what Mike is so untimi nkasa. So.
Na mo ni mo dada.
Debut ahia.
Ayara bo. Okay.
Share be ada.
All right.
Metimako.
What you be chira some never had.
We straight on baby chima. No.
Okay.
Good luck.
Hey, so comfort.
Sergio.
Okay. So where?
Yankopa do me hoye pa.
Usua namria, memfa kase. So usua namria what?
Mate.
Ola de usua namria o de liver mrebisa o ne fisher o.
Nigizad no.
Kutudwidi even usua namria.
What you say?
P1 and a day comfort is a Siedua about betrasi inti nkoma ode brain 3P garlic mister. Koni you.
Meda sepa Sergio mechia etiefo ni ahwefo nyina so anapei ensuo na gugu enu nti wo hyedem na waye cheko a meseredo no 3P garlic mixture pebi no nom na pomode ho nsem no engina ne nan so yie pa na edro ne free P-Work natural health ya de garlic kroje na aye yemfa nka ja ensuo bi anka ho enu nti mo ahoden no eda so egina ne nan so yie pa ewo kakra anka etwade kakra na garlic ne ha ahane anyankopon boy no waboa doctor ama ne nimdie e no de ayesa edroi e boost immune system na ma anapai no na e hye se beye wuntinim wakoma ene wo mogya ne mu adwuma eno nti wa yade bi efa ntininim akoma ene mogyam ne de unya 3p garlic mixture na wono no ma bibia betimi akoso wano ede amount na enne ye share general health ye ka general health na enyarewa ahodo a eye 3p garlic mixture esa na ansa na no me de doctor number no etujwa bebia wo bia na wo hyedem kra na awode wo wontini mu etwetwe fre doctor na ne ntwetwe nkomo no hu kwan obefa so ede aboa wo doctor number no eye 0248 92 88 0248 92 enam se 3p garlic mixture eye entini mojem ene akoma mu adwuma na moja edi afrisane ewo nipadua mu ehu hie nti no wo ye obi na wo fie wo hye me wo tie me wo pressure mesrew edro no eye wadro kohwehwe bi na to enam se moja entimi eni afrisane wo nipadua ni me ye kwotwetwe yade pii ene debro ebia na wo ntini no emu asisi anase nru ben ya wo do se moja fm eni nuane nru se fm ekọ nipadua na kwa bebia se bi kọ no ebia na dro ben no apai dro ben ne pipe moja na ekọ a entimi nkọ na assign nachi enu nti ekọ taifa akon ewo ni padua ni ma na akotwetwe sa pressure ene yade ahodo pi abro a ene ekunipa yie pa ekunipa enu nti sa wo hwe me wo tie me na wo bi a wo pressure mu how dia edro no eye 3p garlic mixture pebi no nom na wonso wapomoden ho nsem no entimi enyina ne naso yie pa ebeboa abo entine ne ho ban ama atwetwe niema bia esisi ntine nim bia afiri ho sede be ya moja no kwa ebetimi akoso wano edru bebia sese ekobia na wonso wapomoden ho nsem no etimi egyina ne nan so afe we oba wo afichi kromu how anase wo chima no eba ensisi so yie minua ba wo hye me wutie me edro no ye 3p garlic mixture ebia na moja no abobo ntoa enu nti na entimi emaye no nyankopon oye ne se enka wo bo nsa ensiesie ne ma wonya obasima ohu enye fe kama moja no de enye no na eba abonten no nanso wo de ensisusu ye ebia na entimi emaye eba be bosome be de wo ho echi ansa na wo de na ba abanso abroso 2 days 3 days ebubu toto minua ba mes edro no ye 3p garlic mixture moja na bobontoa enu nti wote yawo enu nti na ama ne meye bibi na enkoyie ewo nipadua nim yawo ne nso eba wo hu ntime nyefe ema wo sote efise pain enya de wo se ye de ka nipadua no ehu enu nti sa wo fichire ne ade wo ye calendar ana wo brese dia na chese ko 3p garlic mixture na nonom se de be ya ne nyina ebe free ho wo de wo nte ne nka ene me bon wo de ro edi akire ko to bisi wo bosome ne beso anom na sha de wo se wa de wadansi die ena ebeba afe wo ho abekọ hospital yesi wo sugar level no ekosro mesra me nua ba me papa me maame me nua ba ma wo hye me wutie me edro no ye 3p garlic mixture edupa eneton ne ho enu nti se edro no eba na ye na nipa etugu so na wo nso wanonum bi na aboa esiesie edro no ebia na wo nom se pressure na entuma wo na nso bia na wo diabetes na obehu ane se asansen no nso e de efri wo enu nti wo nom no na esan ama bonus kese pa ewo woni padua nim wonom nso a garlic no enje wanum enya wo hwe enu nti mesra bebia wo bia pharmacy shop na wo akire ho na awode wo fie sumo obi na nkoto 3p garlic mixture emrel na onso time nonom na se de be ya pomoden wonsem ebegina ne naso yi ama afe wo yo bia wo esichire yade aye ka ne se diabetes na mesra wo woni padua ne bia na pancreas na nyankopon ebo wom no entimi provide insulin na ebeji glucose anase sugar no akwakogum no enti wo sugar anase glucose no efra wo moja no eni kwan se etena ho enya ne tena bia ene ho eno ena ya na akofa esichire yade no ede abrɛ na yentimi enye ye ho hwe no bedidi mu na asa akofa yade foforo bi ede abrɛw enu nse wote wono ma abo yade no nkaye se wo de aduro bi wura ni padua nim enu nti woni ho kwan se oba woni padua no eso hyase no nom 3p garlic mixture ansa na yade no ato kwam ama wonso waye mobo na aduro na nigi sem ne sese wo yare o wo nyare o ubetimi anom esanse ebo woni padua no ho ban yie pa ebo ho ban ti entena ho ema yade no ento ansa no wa paduro ni bi ede anonom ewo se frase ennom se de be ya wo nyine na ya nipadua no etwetwe yade ema ne ho no ebia na wo nyina kɔ wanim yade bi etwen wo enom se duro na bore nipadua no mu entem nti yade no entimi emma emeto wo kwan me kanfo 3p garlic mixture e de ama obi biara a ɔhye me a wo tie me wonnom bi se de be ya diabetes ni nyina betimi efe wo stroke yade mesra mogya no entimi eni afurusane enkonkwam a ɛwɔ wadwene ne ho no se mogya no edi afurusane ɛwɔ sɛ wadwene ne ho nyina etimi ɛkɔ hɔ nkwam na ɛwɔ wadwene wa yɛfrɛ ne cells no ebia na wontini no emu asisi droban bi apai ɛno nti mogya na entimi eni afurusane ennuru hɔ ɛyɛ sa na adwene no adwene ne dwodwo pɛ na sɛ wo nso wo kɔ fam na kɔfa stroke yade yi ɛde abrɛ no nti wo hɔ abɛte sɛ wo honam ɛtaa yɛ utitiriti ebia na yɛ wo nan ebia na yɛ wo nsa ɔse ananse akyeme ananse nso nyɛ police na nkampɛ sɛ wakyew menua ba ma me maame ne me papa mo hwɛ me mesrɛ maduro no ɛyɛ 3p garlic mixture ɛnɛ mɔfra no frɛ wɔ nasoma ɔnkra wɔnko na stroke yade aka wato dem na wogya wo nan agye se yɛbɛtete ananse wayɛ bedridden kyɛ sɛ wontimi ɛnkɔ baabia na wabɛyɛ bedden ɛde ama abusua no ɛduro no yɛ 3p garlic mixture adan ɛna womfra seɛ ɛnunum bi na wotena hɔ ama stroke yade na bɛkye wo kwan mu ansa na wo nso wabɔ wo nipadua ho ban nonom 3p garlic mixture yi bi na wo nso wapɔmuden ho nsɛm entimi enyina ne nan so afe wo sobro so opesa wo twen kese nyankopon ene boye nanso ye ba asase so ye de niema bi akeka ye nipadua no ho ebia na aduane bi a ye di srade nam bi ene nsadin bi a ye no no masisi ntininim afe srade no so ebema wo nipadua no bonse wodidi a aduane ne ntimi endigest ye eno nti kese na wo ye mesra opesa wo twen wo nonom 3p garlic mixture bia ebeboa ama watimi agya wo nan kama de enye wo nipadua nim nyina ebeba abonten na edro no uja wonan mpo na se ebi akamu a wonom edro na ne nyina ebetimi aba kama a won so betimi ade wo ho oye adwuma kakra na wabre stress how eno nti wonko ade bia wontini mu etwetwe ma bre na me haya meya edro no eye 3p garlic mixture pebi no nom se de be ya pomode wonsem ebegina ne nan so me the doctor number no sign atodwa fred doctor natural wo yade mu etwere na wo hunu kwan obefa so ede aboa wo number no eye 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 na shane so se edro ne so wonom na woda abibidro foforo bi so se ya brofo dro wonom a 15 minutes obetimi asan anom a enkofa ohaw bia emfa emre no ntipe edro ne bi na wonso time no nom na wapomoden ho nsem enyina ne nan so ene wowo no etetale ahaban so mesraw emma yade enya wo kwan entem abra wo bre no enso ye edro no enye na ewo wiase afa na bebe yeton edro bi anti pharmacy shop na ewo wa chire ho no ukọ ho a wonsa ebetimi aka 3p garlic mixture bi na wonso wanonom na apomoden ho nsem ejina ne naso yie pa enu nti sa wo pedro yi bia to bia na wo Accra o kan shifo wani chere Kingswalk Kofi Sam enafe Angel Herbal na ko pebi enonom Ashaman eye Ekus Pharmacy Tema Community 5 ko Little George Madina Health Alert Clinic any post office no enedi enimoshe Kumasi Kolinak Herbal Dani Herbal enafe Kriske Herbal enso ebema obi ho obeko Albert Sam Herbal Takrade eye AA Mensa Kofi Ridua Gapson Pharmacy wa kwamomuni Away Enterprise ene Cathedral no enedi enimoshe sanso na tema ele eye ofakojo heba eben electromat no kona also kope 3p garlic mixture bi eto na emomoko ahwese edro na yede ma no garlic na eda ho no eye kokko sei na 3p garlic mixture no etie garlic no eye kokko enye fufuo ena wo tonso edro no ewo toam ehyeho a ebo eno nti so obi kofa edro bi egu robem garlic da ho wo de bechero say 3p garlic mixture gina no nom na wapomoden ebegina ne nice so awose wo mpa no bi opede free piwak natural health no ehyewa epai garlic no enso eye kokko hyane nso ansa na wato edro ni bi anonom na wonso wapomoden ho nsem egina na so yi pa me sorry so no me the doctor number no twato fred doctor o friend nso a emfere twetwo yade anim ekere ne free ni tiri so edikosi ne nan ase na ohunu kwan obefa so ede aboa doctor number no 0248
0248
92 8824 0248 92 8824 3p garlic mixture baby awo bi akope bi enonom na so apomode ho nsem enyina ne nan so
3p garlic mixture baby awo pe bi akope bi enom na wapo enyina so ye papa emfa ema comfort us do I that's it
Sergio Mesmeda
anope ba sma futu no so wafa ne kama
mafane pa
fisha ya no dey live soup no fesu na wati
mate
kase emmo
mate but that's
mon friend numbers no na monim panifo yi eni nkomo msremo 3p ka wo kope bi o na ebi so ano a wa be hu say yes o de aduro aso wonum now to send neighbor sign comfort and sign incomo ebio. Yeah, to also the Amamo Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra, DSTV channel near 364, Go TV channel near 121. And Chemeko Newton Latte Marie Jataho na ya heard on so abobano e de ebre kwa make the local stories and so ebebre yen. And there Sandra birthday. Sandra Okai. And then a Sunday birthday, wow, our sweet baby Sandra. And then your birthday, you will show happy birthday. Nyame onyo kese unshra na onfao emfree adumu enko adumu. The we bia nyankopon onfa emma wati. In 10. We are so proud of you. So 41. Ya nyima ho. So idea ebeji oba mzi nyina ya no akobenkrum so nkebe Sandra and Basila na edwen ho so bituma fa one person aka ho na fe ababa ye Sandra 41 fo nyina say omo we show happy birthday Sandy baby. All right, ye de besia na fe ya to aso enso de amamo why and okay kwa make it local stories no ebebre enchekra but man for and so the messages kakra bi aba which ni minim so wo WhatsApp videos kakra and so ewo ha enka wo ma yetie man for adwenkyere kakra ansa na ya to aso ye hwe we so coach amode me de ehonsem aba DD Akwadan Senior High School did say the advantages of Kumasi Asante Kotoko's presence in Obuasi are far beyond mere football. I was in Obuasi on Sunday and could feel the charged atmosphere for the business community. For instance, one businesswoman said on kickoff sports that she praised she praised Baba Yara Stadium never gets ready again. But I want to urge the IMC to get good communicators who can sell and canvas for massive stadium attendance for Kumasi Asante Kotoko home games in Obuasi, because there is extra cost on Asante Kotoko for moving the team to and returning from Obuasi weekly. So the team needs huge support from fans this time. DD Akwadan Senior High School and also the way Abreye. From inside information that I've gathered, Blay wants to play at centre back due to his injury. Nana Kwame Nadiwe and so Nana Kwaku Adumako Nyako Lawyer Kwale Accra and so anyway Abremi Sisia. Maminko Joe Louis, former player Kotoko Hatchofok, Abiski Joe. Joe, as he said, me message be ewa. Or say, Joe, said I disagree with Franco Naru. Justice Blay should be in his natural position, that's midfield. I heard Franco Naru talking about the injury he went through. It's past and gone. He is second to none in that zone. Trust me. Have a good day. Okay. And greetings to the crew. Okay. Joe Louis, your student, Darling boy Abiski. I'm not sure. Joe Louis. We do so who you pa and check right now your papa 1 week. Joe, now who's 70 that be now papa na ye nan kasa be ba so ho de and dem nim say he teacher nim me ba ho na ya be boa we bia kama pa. Yako uni abusu ni nyina.
Let's do your time na we ade kire na mu.
No.
Joe infinity on.
Yeah, infinity.
Prime on.
Joe Louis, yes.
Oh, okay.
Kwame, they now the Abraham.
Oh, the only general. Oh, prime on. Satam na vector na now you see the.
So one traso na one fa ayina ma. Nkomo a woni oyiri di ye.
Oh, me traso.
Ebi fa maso no.
Me see me traso.
Me ka ho asem.
And no me apologize say me sorry. My power cho say me famba me won say am ka but this time I can and no agitu. Why the change?
Okay. All right. Because then one.
Why the change? And yes,
say nko yi grasa.
It is say ube ya kotihu.
It is bibia mu. Mother. Okay. What do you fancy? Me go details. Then I dey bring Kwame.
What you know my message the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana, Black Stars and Sudan and the Bebo. Say Joe signing on or the Tuja say there African Cup of Nations qualifies on your Baba Bo. One of the venues in Ediaba, Ghana, yani Sudan and the Bebo. 11th of October and Ghana and Sudan and the Bebo. Stadium Bang and your Bebona stadium will be confirmed. And no need say the city not to say asat now. Ghana you communicate here and fama calf. Baby ye bebo ye match no. Anase baby any Sudan against no ebetimi akoso. And no any say the city Patrice Milaza ofri Mauritius ono and the be refia obedi game no. The general asat now. CAF a confirm obia venue apart from the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana yene ene omanya yene Sudan game no wamo emfa venue no enso emetudwa the honorable Yusuf Mustafa on the sports minister at the Magana no kopiemu or parliamentary select committee for sports and then Samawudom at the Kotudwa die dikai wakasade fa sports bill no what's in chebiano on be approve sports bill no na nyeme bi GDS e di hyemu beboa ama ye sports na timetumpo no o metim ni nyina e di ewurem honorable Yusuf Mustafa
all stakeholders including the media on making sure that we have a sports policy, and that sports policy, as we have said, have been transferred to the National Development Planning Commission. They have made their input after all the stakeholders' engagement. They have made their input. Is at the final stage of it being launched. So, in their grievances of the lack of football policy, once the policy is adored, most of the issues that need to be addressed will be captured in the policy. Ministry.
Where yes, some of you see Mustafa dia tudwa say sports bill a man for kan won say mebre no wo mu gusua eye ho adwuma consultations awodo akoso a wo mu gusua na o si enche bia no sports bill no ebetimi aye ready wasan so di tudwa parliamentary select committee for sports enim say sabre dia ye pitches FIFA standard pitches no bi nka se be ni Ghana ha dia FIFA standard pitches no ebi ewa ha.
Not that we don't have a FIFA standard. We have FIFA standard pitches in Ghana. We have one in Accra, two in Accra. That's here, Accra Sports Stadium and Lagos Sports Stadium. We have Baba Yara Sports Stadium, FIFA standard. We have FIFA standard Cape Coast. We are renovating Esipon Sports Stadium. Currently, because of the sea, the closeness of the sea to the stadium, the metal got damaged, rust, and they have to blast all those metals, take the roof off. Now they are re-roofing. They've done all those works and they are re-roofing. Very soon, it's also going to be completed. So it is not true that we don't have FIFA standard stadium facilities in Ghana. It's not. It is up to the CAF inspectors to come and decide. We have written to them and they are yet to respond. Once Kumasi was used for that social event, that did damage the pitch, and we had issue with Kumasi. We wrote to CAF that they should consider Accra Sports Stadium and Cape Coast, and we are waiting to get a response. Thank you.
Honorable Yusuf Mustafa and on the Sansemo Tuja say Kumasi are proud to Ghana and Angola game no when you see a day a year sorry na no nam so ma pitch no a damage ya no kano and ya no happy it was a decision Kumasi NSA no eteke but and nam san to match the comma calf so mo hwe nim se calf e betima baba inspection our crash sports stadium and the Cape Coast sports stadium e de amomo said be e betimi enya ba bia Ghana ye betimi aboye ball ho wasan so kasai e de fa e coaches a womo eje allowances no ho coaches no ebi nso de omo nsema tudwa coaches no mpeso mo e be kasa de bo mo kasa a kirikire mu se coach bien wo is coach national team a owo contract womu bie ni contract na arahosam ne se womu ekochi team na select players eko pram eko select players no wa no mo bo qualifies na no mentimi an qualify anko tournament na unye sike bia emfemfiri mu eno ade a ha adwene but o qualify for a team no tournament dia ho ena betimi enya allowance obetimi enya bonuses ene per diem edie free ndi sabra mekasa na 20 ye prepare or team no pram no head coach assistant coach technical team no wo mu enya hwe
bonuses ne kra no menim adekunti ya odina so a o kam hwe mu kra che se you team na Kozito edekogye trophy no wo Benin mukai
yes
pepim ne I'm sure one city kra from apart from per diem mo ko na ejeje no team no ne technical team no one city ground for Obia.
Last year under 23 no so come Morocco no. Ebisi nne omusika infamo. Champ tournament na ekobo na yanko ba bia no. Players ni coaches ni sika bisi nne yemfa hwema Obia.
Omni coaches bia inside contract bia omo ka say yentua mo ka bo so na mam bonuses ni wa wa. Se sa na omo ka even bonuses ni kra omo so omo say sign omo tua ma players no omo ko trophy.
Yetimi fa national team coach match kura mo bi ni ya jeja okwan omo contract be no
sa we mu kura che say lawyer kwesi nyanda time and no o sha say head coaches no omo $3,000 a month and assistant coach no omo $1,000 a month that was kwesi nyanda time and kura no 2 and 3 months pe and a ministry ni twem so untua sa this kind of coaches be abu. And you know, what is the minister talking about? Okay, what
it is no no say the city ho coaches no o makasa bi mu nsem o mokanje no a enya kra ntomo pe because o kokasa pe ahwe na ni job no
wo afre na kokko
o so twaso because on timi nkasa o
o kasa ba ko voice note kire mi ki o
ba na me see coach we ne kasa hey
minister we ne kasa ana say
coach ba ko
voice note no kire no no
na abra nra o extra times no mo ye discussion no na o ye voice note command you know me so say coach ni metima kasa sa nsem o kan no
omo ko parliament na omo ko a pack ho so makani na omo boa
na so boa nso nkosi hoye
ene se fo kan che pack fo so omo pitch covers ho kom to ponko na mo go dwetwa omo I don't know why so omo ka kire omo so omo nya feather checks and I make count just yeah small omo can we nim say omo be feather checks
no you know
omo ka kire omo so omo pitch covers no so omo nibi
penny back ko ho aka say he was there oboa they know you in charge
of what happens afterwards so when we say kundumbu no mo go do I know mo ye dey
politics same question
swearing an oath
yan to asonko coaches asma o kenyi na oboa
tijenu anu ni sere sitie e de fa coaches ho se empo no wo mu ni contract bi allowances kra na e wo se de mom no wo mu ensa entimi enka we yen some the honorable sports minister honorable Yusuf Mustafa wode atudwa
na amputi fo no kogigi omo trophies ni wa wa
omo de court trophy to bufuo pa ya rohosem de no enu ni sere sitie ye fe ni enche oboase enu oboase wo mu ye ho adwuma yie papa ebe miti standard ebe ma commercial santikoroko wo meni ajon entienra eye owners of the stadium wo mu amanfo ko no mu complaining say seat ni bia bubu ebi mu so complaining say na eso aye fin na January mu tu anamo o ma hyase e clean a o mo fix sa seat ni nyina e wo Linkley Sports Stadium o ene ba bia o mo gidie se be bia to chima nyina no wo mo fix ni nyina because Kumasi Asante Kotoko de enra pay me checks no IMs no wo mo gidie so boase de aboa wo mo ye papa in terms of revenue sika wo mo nyae ene after deductions kra no sika wo mo sakan no wo mo gidie so boase no aboa wo mo ye papa picture o mo complain amafo complain se pitch ne kala no enya kala papa no wo mo gidie se pitch ne na kala no ena asesa na mom pitch na de genu a eye quality ye papa e de ema players no eno any say the city oboase is booming amafo se there be so there be Kotoko ba ye business ekoye nti Kotoko enka ho ma Kotoko enko ba bia
ekoye pa Sunday nyamani je pa timi krom bon pa say dari dan ka kuma se do ka mo munye na tembia no enya oboase anko ani ekoye ma ye pa ye to ade kama pa ma since I go before oboase no ama ye ra hu ye pa ya football kasa ba Sunday ni die Kotoko ba no e che first Kotoko Sunday on ba say the one person ba stadium no e ma ye bibia akoso se na ni person omu fa so e ni we ko na mo ba yes e the pass Kotoko do omu aba say yes ye ba tai o machi ama o machi bia no mai o ba tu e Kotoko aka tan de se obi ani mi Kotoko de okoba bia ana ho atmosphere bia atesa say although we can say na market here but na can expect win because again the win by ya e bia nke be more and nke crew be the more by ko draw into no but although na enya bad fathers so na enya bad into here champion McLean was I think say it wasn't bad but nke win by ya e bia nke be more than the bomb by say bia next time bia win bar as time goes on supporting the more and then win is to be bad things be bia bit me aye come at us ku be there get the form one sembe na mo ka che ko team so mo ba games so mo win na anya oh yeah enye ko to team na ngata per se supporters na me make me better o ma say day in day out no mo bra stadium ni time ko to ko bobo ha bia no ati say o mo hia massive support say ya the support no ma o ma o metimi awini ama na ye di dwa tonton na ma kan no so no ati say o mo win betimi den say sanye abreye ya ne support o ma win ma ekromu nya dem aye nyina ye the support ne ma wo ma na so munya win na ekromu ye dem aye nyina kakra we betumi aka no
we your boss ena womo edi sansem we edi atudwa edi afa Kumasi Asante Kotoko womo abo boase ba besi aka hye so say on Thursday samotenedu case no ebe koso our status committee Thursday ebe eno Africa case no be kia ebony e de akoda Ghana Football Association status committee se kwanya eye bobo kwa ye freno eye Legon cities e de omonam so no nye kwanpa wo ma gisika na wie 50% of sika wo se bomo no asatana wo sankan eno nti wo be de krata documents awodo enya kopie mo status committee last week no yawa day na case no wo mo etna so na we hu se eye ebony wo mo deserve 50% no anase wo mo deserve sa 50% no emfem free ho na January
sorry
mbache yo
say Adams ne Mr. Tipo Akasa and the assurance is that BNA they will pay case name ko it's not even say omu deserve one now omu deserve it is straight up omu dia 50% no omu dia both parties no
Adams near why
Adams say yeah tinedu one ebony minim senior if I'm permitted to disclose one awudu relationship with regard to ono na dey omu call Legon cities no what you say Adams no
yeah
and a day tinedu ni the other boy
but Dibala
okay. Into that transactions on there on behalf of Ebony into they've spoken
the latest the latest current
yes say from the conversation and the make any day
but you know I median number now but Lister about for Thursdays
he's not saying you are lying he's not saying you are lying
exact and I may update
okay
It's not even.
Now was a new Thursday. No more settle.
Okay. Simple. And the issue no yes say omu deserve and omu deserve. Both parties in Nigeria to say a 50-50. The explanation from Legon City's part was that the signatory to the accounts no ben he traveled and that and no pay. Let me be straight. I personally have spoken to Mr. Atiku and he has told me say he's sorry for those inconvenience. They know you know. No, he's so tight, he can't do it. It is not an issue of omu deserve and omu deserve it. What you say? But he felt omu enya betray because he's even giving Adams his word. But the beer no musu feels omu that down because they were speaking. Yeah, they were speaking to us
because omu fra udu catch and say check ni kuta asensor de ba. Do one train check na ready and so. Oh, friend. No across and so friend. I would say check no the bakumasi. The question of no signature no mean just
as you say he had a sign check.
Yes.
The bakumasi.
Yes, the bakumasi.
Okay,
I'm
not privy to that.
Eventually, on meet you before Thursday.
I'm not privy to that conversation. Say
committee say yeah. It has been settled.
Yeah.
Yes, idea.
I'm on translate. Yawada they say echina.
Sitting echina.
Okay.
From the conversation I had, okay. There is nothing like omu deserve and omu deserve. A black and white a
50-50.
Both parties agree. Echini bi eni.
So it's kind of say young boy.
I don't know what be found.
No. What be the one more be do be.
Yeah, media some no
say Thursday. The cases no be settle and sana echinaba simple.
The man me be was that omu committee ni ko transfer decide say omu deserve and omu deserve. That was when I really came and said there is not an issue of whether they deserve or not. All the parties agree Ebony FC have 50% share of the 180,000.
The man say committee never force or mom with your says can. Go where they are to scan.
So committee ni decide this is here and once at the Bema and the man went to ya, then they will take you to DC. Not DC now and son was saying 14 days later. It's a long process. It shouldn't go into those things.
Well, and yes, some do at the no. Yet also our house of focus say, come your paria don't soon akasa. What's your about supporters no? Omunya butrem fama a coach, no support coach no. Because management no and your margin say my coach match 1, match 2, match 3 so on share. Almost support coach a year Bubakar Watara resource no ebeba.
We all believe that we have to get better. We must also get to know that Sebi will be ye not say who don't support man pressure in crime amana ye amana koso ye e amaye na. So we believe so well that look, club no can tell what I say 2 matches, 3 matches, 4 matches, and I say 5 matches when we need in Sebi ye push with the FIFA. What the club has said is that we should all solidly throw our support behind Ouattara, and collectively we will be able to bring some success. So let's work together so that we block all of such comments that are not palatable for the team. And we should also understand that as much as supporters are not happy, the club is also not happy. Everybody is not happy. You understand? So the players echo homobenine ayetimura sika and the amount for car. And you know, you bet me that Shana and say, Yabobono, the positive results said Yaba, and so this is what we must continue to fight for having the team. We all believe that we have to get better.
When someone, Kwame Pariado, has a work as a man for what they atuja, Sansura Dobio Tando, what they atuja say Sabre. Diana supporters no omunya botre omo pomu nyina cho na nyeme bi enankwe over the weekend na enam soma resource ne ba omni place na kasa Sabre resource no ebesesa e wo mo matches aka ne mu
be gina technical team ni nyina na me de chop ama supporters no menim say ye win. You're rather unfortunate. Mistakes in Kitty ne see and a man, so I go to me in a buy. Somebody jack to my first goal, then mistake I see a second goal, so a similar mistake. Like I said, boys were over anxiety. They were over anxious and opera won't be bria. Sometimes you know saying that echo. And you know, any baby, the other kind of said, "My dear, echo." And TBC na kasa bia wo ho say kasa e wo training ground for the next match. Fine, you lose, you bet me kwa we, you so fa ko win.
Wey and some Dobio Tando General no so Edia Tuja Ghana Premier League no matches no baso but in Shisha Mayem Edia Tuoni outstanding games no ye be clear the few next week Wednesday 2nd of October and then the following week you know ye be clear outstanding games no few summer test and goal stars 3 p.m. ene na watch so sansa na sante kotokoni nso atremai ene na watch so ewo ayelen clay sports stadium eno makensi no eno so ebetimi abaso apart from enom nhihye don chese the following week no so 9th no eho ena kensi no ebeto so abran nso atremai ne brekum Chelsea ena mediema enso ebebo abra abomo ene eyebobo kefe no FC Samates weekend the games awodo ebaso Accra Lions omoni ediana amani insuatraman enebebo Alpha TV, Metro TV, Nek2 original enebeyi Nations ene has of vogue ebo aye Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex ene has of vogue nebebo no Globe na ebeyi sanso ena Legon Cities ene Karela enso ebebo sa game no Alpha TV, Metro, Nek2 and then original ena ebeyi eno ne hihye eda ho general.
All right. Nti nyame yadoma ewie so Kessben TV.
Yes, yebeyi women's super cup matches na ekoso ewo pram day 3 matches no ebebaso enne nti yebeyi sa games no from 2 to 4 and yebeyi sa games no.
All right, so live. Need lati marriage ata ho na yenhwe de ono so bobo no kakra e de brayen Kessben TV minim se new aye ready yenkon ho na yenhwe do de brayen
Masom our studio hana yedi kan abobobo enkomo isu kakra Ghana Premier League na start already. There are certain teams are omunya and ground omo fit so well. Ewo a form na ohwe table isu a den say obe predict say mediama ebetimi afa league na manaye or a certain Accra Lions at the bottom part of the table because our relegation now and so no nyina mu no general at the end of the season definitely obi be kofie no obi be Premier League now. From this point, mediaman at that top, only Beer Go Stars almost the same start na Yobiadia. But the most important part now, I shall see how Accra Lions, Karela, Legon Cities, and now more a language at the bottom part of the table. Middle table, no dreams. Has focus Swatreman and Holy Stars, more Finfio. Now you come in, no air started at a point. Some of the teams in Libya who day a some of the teams in Libya who day Sikasam the Bofoko, Sikasam the RTU Court, Sikasam the Tamale City Court last 2 seasons. Of course, Sikasam at the Kotoku Royals, Ekoye. Now, Shetewiswa, Samates Energy League no last year. Nenso, a banner set Waji League no, Yana trophy no kwana huya. There are certain detailed parts of a more success no. As I was discussing, 45 goals and a almost share ya G League no. Now 45 goals no say oyi dreams are onya 44. Esin chanya obia ni wanama obeni biem nenso. But be a differences in war dreams and a Samates and say 28 goals overall and a Samates a consider na general. A debut who are more 28 goals, you know. Out of the 28 goals, you know, almost about 79% of these goals, you know, general, or more consider away. 6 goals per and a Samates a consider a war in Century Sports Complex. So now Osha squad where I'm on a Sergeant Century Cup, and so. Omo winning league no omo beje Century Cup no e kan sem bebre na de me kan te ho kire on say back at in Century no omo share 33 goals out of the 45 na omo share no and 6 of the 28 goals na omo e consider you know omo consider 6 na pe ewo efie that means say efie dia so the ball beto Samates emu pa no na chese wa bre ye pa 22 goals out of the 28 e by e wa bra na omo atukwan meaning say omo hoden no number 1 uyo musika semto nchan ya
na omo place on a fortress. Now fortress as in the sense that every time Biana Yasha teams no be betimi ashomo. There was only one team per out team de Samates etiko ekoka from a 3 points no at the free Samra boy by, and that was the goal. And making sure say that home invincibility no obi betimi akrake upon 20 amana ye. That was by virtue of this goal from Berimaba. Now Osha how our nations equally that goal no and my highlighting say oh nature say yenko away yenko Samates performance okwa away table no so a who no soro ba bia until so be do 8th and sign about beto Samates ewa away no and uti Samates Belgium league no okay Dr. Nyahotama Klo I can say oma hoden dodo na no e fie to him or question here, but to me the away performance of Samatex, especially the negative deficit no omunya ye no ekokoba say e ba bonten so mu tu kwan dia na general ahoden no e wo fom pa. Samatex e conceded 22 goals away and o share 12 per out of the 45 or share ye na you break it further down at the tiene say Samatex betimi asaba bio import top 4 and also betimi asaba ba league no. The major highlight of last season was the fact that omoko Doma Hinkro equally all the 3 points. Na main case say last year no omo win 3 games away. 3 games no baako e na wo hwe e wo TVC. Na that game no e ma ye hu say Samates so mo ka so mo bobo ma ho din ye wa away a ombetimi perform. You saw that performance from Ivan Soseusu. You saw that performance from other players like Keke, Seydou Dauda, Coach Nudin Ahmed, and making sure say, ultimately show biano and Doma, and Doma performance, no, and no so can some a coach your champion. By contrast, said Domandie and Kahoya Fortress Crossing Century Complex. Next week, I'm say, and Omutimi Esili other 3 points. I mean, look at that artistic play from Emmanuel Keke, and now they silly other 3 points. You know, say jubilation back from the touch liar. Not just a go no F pa. Na yeke na domanya home bia keke. A ho and na coach Nudin Ahmed Adriana Ekofa all the 3 points as part of the 3 games that are winning away. What has been the depth of the squad from last season about Moji League, you know, cutting across a performance Africa, Kofi Ban the goalkeeper continues to stay in the squad. They still have the core part of the team as serve as the spine. And Omanya Jafet Novanyo from Nations, and only the young goalkeeper is Century Capano or Jay as the best goalkeeper overall. Benjamin Akwa, the central defender, the captain of the side, has been leading the side every time. Bia Emmanuel Mama from midfield into the final third. Obon Homo Dempa, not a natural centre forward, but on go shot. And ultimately the line also. Over other players like Ivan Soseusu, and a quantum of goals are when you know, now over defining as a centre forward. Now Mibusa Samates Asemba Kope. You've gotten hold of other players like Alasa Mankunyeli. You've also brought Baba Kushibo into ranks, you know. Mark of other players be the about to say Hilary Adabo. But the key question here is say the load of performance would divide into two: creativity or goal scoring. None of it. And as Etimi replace it. I mean, this guy scores for fun. Meka Ivan Soseusu. He creates a Morado defenders. And the general playmaking skills as a forward, you know, good. He can always hold the ball in the final third. Now, will define the game by his own ability. It is a Busa say, Mokofa Hilaria, back of Babakushi, back of other players. Have you been able to replace the performance of Ivan Soseusu? Or are we saying inside the performance, you know, the major part of the success of Samatex? Or import mama to us Musa say Samatex per se almost a league no emma ye na. All these questions no emma the importance of Ivan Soseusu no about almost all the time about the major highlight. So the absence no ya can want some say Samatex atimi replace na the leadership, the control, everything this guy brings on board, you know, a massive Emmanuel Kayeke. Now coach no so ya na a major say our ability to retain the league, you know, so. Oman coach Nudin Ahmed and a general that's so our host say say. Now import was also called the name crack of Africa, young match experience our diaba. But my key point here and say a fear started here or Africa it is Samatex the 15th because of one game pay. Now Samatex an outstanding games today or Boria and never Baby Russell and answer Obetimi lose all the 3 points. Let's move on to coach your champion. Domandie and home ground so a more tormenting crossing in Central Dance Park in the Golden City. Now, coach your champion, as a soccer count who now here Jumapa. last year man Samatters before all the 3 points in the coye. Now so I feel the same thing as I see. Oshe league season no a course so Samatters J na Adriana the place fourth. They scored for fun. Now so no must also consider for fun. 36 goals out of the 34 games of my boy, you know, and as Adriana a consider 50 points and now I'm place that fourth position. Coach your champion fee day and beko. You've lost certain quality within your ranks, you know, a certain majors within your army, you know, while you be now home performance, you know, and none of ya never performance across. Last season, you can't team say perform home power. Adriana a toss two. We in Century a free on man. Doma another tormenting grounds. I feel you know it's been cracked. It feel Domana you can say fortress. It's been boy Adriana more stronger. It's been punctuated because Oshe last year 31 goals from Oshe conceded 13. 13 goals out of the 17 games are a boy or Domana no more consider, and that really helped them in placing that top 4. A 2-year home performance no amoka one and so kwa away koshe away no not just Adriana ba be 14th. It is sort as near Adriana nyina no ya koye century and a doma a major determinant factors of our success no because our away now place 14th ubo home now place 2nd wa ho den no e fie. But this season what is really happening coach your champion. The major talking point this season happens to be the fact that Nations about to show 2-1. Coach, so I'm funny serious. But be better be more funny serious. You've lost certain players and Osha squad man. Every time there's been a level of depreciation. Goalkeeping department, you know, starting from Joseph Ado, Yao Ansafofro, and then to Indius and Masaoud. Quality not dropping. Umpo. And Masaoud, there's no issue here. But ultimately found one to Joseph Ado or your Safofro. Yet you considered a lot of goals. And it is a performance number from overall there. Near situation individually. Players are also by quality and by position. Quality no are dropping. Some Adams either saw team another brilliant player. But Bakufoni to me Katanya you've lost other players like Brighter J. You've lost Emmanuel Janfi. Other players, you know, Adriana continues to be a team one. The quality level of the very place here and Sumba they've been toothless in the final third. Go. For Suji Abo against Beche United. A card that you fan cancer of football, but a card that Nakadiana Lusu game. No, they were not sharp, they were not really agile in the final third. Defensively, cracks the brain. Coach your champion. Me card work come top 6 in her, but me sa sign ever fidie kesi ya also. Say Joe show ya so na twesa ye. Adriana me sharp performance against Bechem no. Not your bonnet minutes sam ye no kra na Adriana ntimi hye Bechem ani ye e won na fosuji abo. Ya funny ma serious. Now watch this thing here on your screen. This is Bechem United Kwakoshe. You have only 3 players per of Bechem United as against many of Adriana players. But a quiet defense no mu da ho no. Coach your champion you about 2-3 games. As I you watch out. Analyze few things our team num. Why opponents now bounce so Nations bounce so fear but Chemo na faso ji abo bounce so sa crosses bebre box room na meta kan football mu chances are the bema opponent dia want me ahye no o the bema opponent for floor be show ni nyina so be Chemo nya wajao Nations and jao coach your champion. Are you placing Adriana in their natural habitat? That is the top 4. Or Aphidia over falling out of the shape. Questions are able to say the goal loader not Brighter J Debano. Say your cousin Gida, a fountain, a hot and Okosina kind of Tanzania League. Who replaces his goal load? Are we putting all the blame on Kevin or being the final third? You lost Emmanuel Janfi, so clubless. Whatever be the case, whoever be his replacement, more Lusuno. If I also lost Shaibu Idrisu to instructor and I don't know about Africa. So losing all these players in addition to Emmanuel Janfino, the air can say replacement about and I say replacement now the entire team no emudahon mosa. Adrian very careful. I don't foresee the team going into relegation. I don't see that. But the natural home where you belong to know, I have some level of fear. Say Adrian can both department defense and any attack emuya ha do. Some come markets no one yes can for the level of quality you lost in Amba. Some abandonment me adapt whatever be the situation, the venue has been cracked, the quality level has dropped. Are you placing the team in the top 4 coach? Pressure also pa. And I said Adriana D8, Adriana D6. Now I'm falling out. I am sure Ube feel heat, you know. Coach Tanko wadwuma is different. Teteton you can't find at the cup. Wafa cup. Accra Lions, when you're very careful. I can take you back to previous seasons. You've been giving us some artistic football. Aesthetically, be a shabbo now. Who's Accra Lions? Bobo Nenso Afidi and SCA. 18th on the league table. Talk about collective quality. They've never been short of that. Afi has been different. About 3 games, Obiamo 2 ended at top. What about 3 games? What did that last? As the weakest defense, as the poorest attack. What has been the strongest department of Accra Lions? Amaton players, hooping players about 17 at the free squad nimuko. Now adia who kakra wa say season no Accra bia a G League title no with 67 points no Accra Lions obase ha. Oko nim kakra ko season na mediama eso a G na Accra Lions no wase ho no a. Eti kokoko no de relegation no e bomo. Mu jersey na fepa. This is the away jersey of Accra Lions. White, unblemished, but ball no de. In a final time, we haven't really seen them. We can't blame all down to quality. We cannot all blame that to lack. But the TNS say, you've really depreciated from your level. As a someone can come home, more time goalkeeper, more time defenders, more time be a import. My defense back on the board the last game. Now I'll be going there very shortly. More the midfielders will be better and mobile ball making some makeshift positions. So the key question here, they say, Accra Lions games are now. There's an element of mistakes are creepy in their game. They commit, sorry to use this, Joe, silly errors around the box. And among me recover when they go down in games. Watch this go against Vision. Oh, how Isakuka, that pass sent Elijah Adair through on goal. And Accra Lions are considered from this area. Accra Lions are very careful. I've spoken of the fact that your teams are creating at quality way chroma. What mean you find out in Sinchain? Similarly, what mean you Wafa in Sinchain? The same thing yet mean Accra Lions. The fair share of quality and more producing and saying import mu player joining Barcelona in David Odro I enche yakra. And so on the league log no mu position and the value you have at the elite level of Ghana football. Your performance no and the more stay in there. What are we seeing here? Accra Lions consider. I'm consider for fun, but yet to me and football also be and two opponents and end it. Coach Tanko, I understand age-wise, quality, everything has dropped. And me will big fear say Accra Lions better me place it top 4 fee. Edimami because last year they were there in the top 4. I'm born wonder they scored loads of goals, yet we haven't seen that this season. Oh, we are almost quadrillion or share players at departure here. This was the lineup among AUC here of the ball vision game. It was a typical Accra Lions formation. We share Musa Hamzata Ali Mohammed partnership no Echiho. Baba Salifu Apiga, remember Abdumako Boateng. These have been the consistent of last season's players. I know. We are the few on man. Fuzi Taylor, Jacob Awute, Edmond Amachi, George Parku, Salman Faris Tahiru, and of course Laki and Wafo. All these guys, you know. Omo Premier League experience. Omo ba mama watch them papa say Joe. Accra Lions so be training papa. Now the who say league you know ball with some level of physicality. So one team anyere ho a obekọ fie. They sold all these guys. When your profit sikaba, but the replacement of these guys you know any baby asem no. They sold Yaya Mohammed, David Odro, I made mention of his name earlier, Dominic Amponsa, Shaukan Mohammed, a long list to John Dauda, Emmanuel Ziba. All these guys have left Accra Lions. Where are their replacements? So Accra Lions, they catch them. League in a bono, air debt. Now, so only quality, a bema was stay more. Mohoba Chremopa. Some attacks Adriana Accra Lions. But the Moncommon is here anymore. But me the verdict but after the 18th team I may analyze it. Now I pick me top 4. But and then for my discussing, I am telling you, Bebre Ebeka, these teams are my discussing, especially Accra Lions, Adriana. They should be very, very, very careful. Top 4 no, ne bobe dia fee more than even previous seasons are yasheno. But until that, the subsequent teams are funny, you know. But the verdict about the quality they've lost, their replacements. And of course, Venus are Omusu Makan. Venu no Kumasa Sante Kotoko, Accra has folk. Hong Komono, Ebehia Hopa. Chief, Madame Yache, Ediamao. Now what to show no so.
Newton Latte Marie Jata. Desi Hunina wama yehu ama abro sokra atiefo ne ahwefo eda se papa sa ade akuta wi emse enye easy kra yedase yeto so ene eye Prisla ekua ade ban Prisla ekua ade ban Mampontin ene your birthday Prisla. You wish you happy birthday. Miami Nia Kofituo, Elubo, and Aneba, and a Prisla. Prissy, you wish you happy birthday. Family, no new Ubia or now for Ubia, so wish you happy birthday. Make offer the what? Scientific Herbal Hospital in Kratoka Krebi Abasia.
Onyankopɔn adawroma ɔde saa yaresabea wei abesia nom sɛ obi biara ɔhaw biada ne so bia no ayɛ yareɛ de ɔnam yɛn so na entimi enye de ensa ne yareɛ ebia me no ka sɛ mi yareɛ na me bɛbobɔ so no ebi kura na na mantimi amɔ yareɛ so oba nyankopɔn sɛ ɔnam yɛn so ɛnam haban so ɛnam mpaebɔ so ebetimi atu yareɛ na se ama ho atɔ ebia ɔdeɛ ne yɛ awɔsɛm na ɛhaw ebia ɔyɛ bɛma no entimi nsɔre nyina so kra ne bia me ka sɛ ansa na bɛma ne bɛsɔre agyina so no ɛyɛ mogya ɛna de kɔ enti sɛ mogya entimi ndi afurusa ne yie a bɛma no entimi nyɛ dɛ because bɛma na yɛ dindindin ne nyina ɛyɛ mogya ɛna afele ne saa ebia owo akomayare anase wo problem bia na entimi ensori enyina so ebia no kasa ne de ode na awu eda ho fom kojo a entimi nsori kura no yankopon na mienso ebema nam ahaban so amana sori ama wo so ho ato be ne yembeto nchia wo ho because umema no ensori kura na eyare ho sempa because enije wani entimi enye de enjibida ebia na wo so de ne de odi kobo ania na abesne ko feni premature ejaculation oba ebi wo honom kura eye adwemu na wasi ye de ye cycle de bia meka se bi wo no ma enye dro enye bibia na ye dro oba ye no bedi nkomo na said the problem ni sitie no ya hwe ehunu problem no hanum ye nhye da ma waduro keke ye ma waduro wa bra ye hunu problem no because amre sika ho ye den enti se o ma obi eduro no wa onim de ya duro ni kwakoye na se okono ma duro na se ankwa wa ha nipa kro no e bia na wo de ne ye typhoid so se enya wa wanhwe ya ohunu typhoid betimi am ye twa won so no epilepsy etwere wo ne ka se e bia na wonam a wo twahye ama wachinia enkwa me so bra ene me beto nchia e bia na wo de no eye pressure na tena so achepa e bia me no ka se uda form team stroke abubu agufom ana say yare na amana ububu agufom tima untimi nsori no fremini ni hu komo wonya prostate problem odun so a enye ana say esi wo prostate cancer na say wo ho crowd of person check say o prostate no eye adwuma ya oba ye betimi a check am e bia na wo de ne ye eba na wo pede a yankopon adom ye betimi adom aboa wo e bia na ma no wo de ne ye fibroid na haw me no ka say obi wo no ma the problem pa ye halitosis o ka sa esenti wo mu pa wo be pie ya so e hanom a ye behwe ba bi e free ba na yetimi ade etu ase ama wo e bia wo ko ye so cholesterol wo cholesterol ebia wo kidney problem wo liver problem me no ka say ye nuama no omo brebebre infections ha omo enam se ye ni proper hygienic places a ye jaya na se ye junso ana se yin ntino say infections nko ade a betimi aba ama ye nso so yetimi atuti ama ho ato ebia na wo de ne ye bone problem unkase mu na hwo papa unkase mu hwo ebia na wo de ne ye ulcer ye betu ase e de ama me no ka say ebia na wo de ne ye hernia wo de ne ye diabetes odi ani ye pressure yare bia how bia no emre nti bia na mentime mu boy yare ni nyina so ni what scientific clinic ma se atonsu ba bia free ba e wo Ghana ha bia oba o se oba atonsu Monaco junction bedu a number no wu 0244 087687 ofre a mema ya ba be faw aba ho udu adansi rura banka opposite pe ene ne mo se signboard ne bo kakraka e ho ni what scientific clinic o say e honom no ya hyehyɛ nsa crate bebre honom adansi rural bank opposite
Accra your mile 7 Edeko Tantra kwan no so no Janet Corner your kwan ho pe ubedru mile 7 overhead na ofre ya homa trufo no a ye be kire wo kwan
what scientific clinic nyankopon da romanti wa hoto ebeba amen
T74 aye dropa obenum T74 a ebeboa wiye papa kope T74 edro ne binanom na into yare ase emfamao aye new system booster immune system booster nti pebinom ɛbɛboa wo yie papapa na yareɛ bi etu ase de ma ɔbɛdum aseda house a on sabetimi akebi anaso be from number we so 0246 07 3498 offer number we so ayebe so Asabet Travel and Tour akwantu nsem bia no fakona Asabet yɛbɛboa mo etime tu kwan bo mind ben na pese okoso say Canada United Kingdom visa application Australia visa application and now say we will be about any of the Schengen country bo mo visa dia e ma no problem baby a wokɔ a yɛbɛboa we Asabet Travel and Tour 0246 603711 Bomadin na bre aseye na yemboa Kel Chaco toothpaste and opebi atwitwi ese enwumre bia na atwitwi ose wey any toothpaste that atwitwi ose a ebeboa we ye papa because obi a person prevent cavity obi a person prevent se wenum pampan be koye ediama de eye Kel Chaco toothpaste and we say we use latest foam your partner for life wa brebo yonkom any latest foam ko latest foam nkonya ne bi V sofa no anase L sofa no na tenem na no na beboa ma we chinkase o problems na wo face no esu atwa ede ama Franco Trading Enterprise laptop Nokia phone iPhone smart television Franco air condition deep freezer washing machine and apebia bomodin yebeboa amanyeme timi akoso ede ama wonsa enso ebetimi akebi akwantu nsem bia na fa beda yen se Dubai na Qatar na pesa okọ obi a wonsa no djuma bia obeso tu kwan no ne a 0554 547 915 wo for number we so a yebejo so heba so cream enu ni cream a bema na use bema use abeboam ama ne obehye mu a wetimi abo adwuma ye papa heba so cream no enu ni cream a mekamfo ede ama wo bia osisi ye ya waposo elephant ointment sadikeba powder wo dwa so obia empo no hye ne so cocoa air how sadikeba powder elephant herbal mixture o dwa so obia osisi ye ya no apebia nom ebitu ase ede ama ebi ni ntintimi to dwumedie ni so biom happy birthday Stephen Chey Brekum ona wo we reporter o Brekum Stephen Chey happy birthday Yamin Shroud, ye, papa, boy, Juma from Brekum, and the brand, de Pia, so weekendy, as you see, Kotokoni Brekum, Chelsea, as you see, it is Stephen Chen, Yamin Shaw, or my favor, be beer ye piano, and conkind family. Did you make any see? Now, for the breaking news, Jumedina Twasso, and the mammo, Kumase, and in Crane, and I, Moti se John Cam, Moti Tony Casanson, and the camp, Newton Latte, a wall Mohammed Udu. Obia by ne did you media bromo your best so and me be about 2 to 4 super and that's a women's super league you know koso you the one some matches in the bebre